All right, all right. All right, all right. Are we started yet? I think we are. Let's check. Let us check. Okay, one. Let's check. Two. Three. All right, all three. All right, so I'm going to ask it. Are we live? I said, are we live? Vigilante Williamson. Oh, it looks like we are. I fucked up the whole intro. Vigilante Williamson here on the 92nd episode of VW Casual. And no, the Snow Bunny, she still doesn't exist. And I'm taking a break. I'm realizing I need to probably program these breaks in so they're not just like, oh, here's a break right now. Did I say series? No, season finale. Season, not series. We'll be back in a month or two, and it'll probably be streams. I don't know if it's once a week, but I'll probably get a stream up a week. So I'm not totally, because that's what I did last few times I've done this. So there's a history of this. I'll read your comments in a second. And shout out to Tom Jensen, shout out to Papa Cotton, shout out to Central Dildo, shout out to Retro Richard. Nas is too busy watching UFC, which I'm also watching while I do this. I'm watching UFC. I forgot about it because I always forget about UFC. That's just my thing. Getting married to my snow buddy after receiving my check from the Masons. No, fuck the Masons. They demonic. Man, I don't like joking about them demonic pieces of shit. I was watching one of the truther or truth-oriented channels. I shouldn't call them truthers. One of the truth-oriented channels. I had like a behind the scenes of those Mason initiations. That shit look gay as fuck. Look gay and demonic as fuck. Like, no, don't ain't joke like that. Gotta be up. I'll be up for this one. Don't have shit for tomorrow. Okay, Papa Cotton. That's from earlier. Tom Jensen. Howdy. Peace and love. Barbecue. Peace and Themyscirianism. Watching Dune 2. Somebody asked me about Dune. I'm going to check those out eventually. I got a backlog of shit I need to check out because all I do is numb myself to get through the day. I don't watch any meaningful content outside of sports, and I don't even watch everything in sports. So I appreciate Tom Jensen, Retro Richard being here earlier, and Richard working on chapters 49 and 50 of his Owl Man thing. And since your dildo showed up, and talking about my bunny new to the channel, she doesn't exist. I gotta live, man. Hopefully I can find I don't know about a bunny, but a young lady to spend time with. So I'm just not here. What you call it? I keep doing random shit while oh, that's fair. Fair. You know what? I can't say nothing. About this since dildo. Why is my channel not growing? But then again, I'm just not taking a break. And honestly, man, it links up, right? So this is not the first time I've taken a break. In fact, this channel's format change happened during the break because I just started playing games during the break, and that became the channel for the longest time. Yo, since you did, I'm at the time y'all immediately for that, bro. Don't be Dr. Diddy respecting me, bro. Which, by the way, you had said something like you got to get that's automatic. I don't play no Dr. Diddy respect games. But you had said, you didn't want to clutch your pearls because he talked to a girl and then found out she wasn't of age. I have seen no evidence of that being the case. His words were was there inappropriate messages? Yes. Or I may have the wording wrong, but was I talking to a minor? Yes. And was there inappropriate messages? Yes. That was his wording or a version of that. So no, I haven't seen him say, I thought she was grown, and then when I found out she was young, I stopped talking to her. I didn't see that. I have not seen any evidence of that. In any event, let's see, you were most of the comments. I just got rid of them. So no, it's not a series finale. I've taken breaks before. I'm going to have to start programming them in so they're not surprises. But, I mean, this past month, I've been fucking furious, right? Because I thought about quitting the damn channel, like the other day. Right after the stream Thursday, I thought about, man, just fucking hit delete. I literally was posting on Instagram me quitting. Literally. Because this shit, I realized, there's only so much as internet shit I can take and do. I have a cap, and I need to start programming. Maybe I'll do this every year. Just take part of the summer off. I'm not sure. I'll be back at least by August, or at least by September at the worst. But I'll probably be back in August. But I should probably be programming in like, okay, I'll take a break or maybe have weeks off or whatever, because otherwise I'll drive myself crazy. I can only do this so much. I can only deal with so much internet before I lose my fucking mind. That's just the reality of it. And one of the kind of over the past couple months or whatever has been like side plots of me been watching these larger creators, including a Dr. Disrespect or Ricada or the Goof Troop, formerly known as the Fandom Menace, or any other group or any other, creator, and seeing their mistakes and I don't know about mistakes, but just the shit that they do, seeing them change, seeing that, okay, as they grow, something clicks the wrong way in a creator's mind. You know what I'm saying? There's something about this internet shit. And even you guys have commented various times of how most YouTubers are I don't know what the best term is, but there's just something about it. I think it leads to either a weird narcissism or something. So whatever the case may be, that's been kind of a subplot, and I've been not feeling the best. And so it's like, you know what? I'm not only am I taking a break, I'm gonna program in more breaks. So I don't know when the yearly break will. Maybe it is going to be every summer. Maybe I'll take every July off or some shit like that. I don't know. It's not the best for the channel and growth. Like I said, I'll probably still do. If there's something I really want to cover, I'll do a video or so, and I'll probably do a stream. But as far as keeping that schedule, I probably won't be back until, like I said, August. Let me see. When is the first Sunday in August? The 7th? No, that's July. Hold on, let me go. 4th. August 4th seems like, so maybe August 4th. That seems like a good day to come back. So that's the tentative date. I'll still be posting stuff on this as far as like, updates or whatever. And hopefully I can also work on the album. And another thing is I got to get back into going to the gym, which, I keep trying and getting myself hurt, but I got to keep trying. I got to get this weight off because I don't want to die. All right, let's pick up you guys' comments. And yeah, you were right. Keep doing random shit. Why is my channel not growing? Fair enough. Leaving us you're being snow investigated. You're leaving us for Yakubi and Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is not that attractive. She can shoot though. Not that attractive. What's an inappropriate message? I don't know. That's just what Dr. Disrespect said. This is what Dr. Disrespect said. We don't know what the messages are. The messages haven't leaked. So, and I might pull up the statement just to get to it. And Richard, this is this Vigi Diddy stuff. Stop that. White boy in the house. Stop being bigoted. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're black or white. And then Papa Kai, don't be bigoted towards the whites. Towards the whites. That's me. No. Rich, what did you do to Vig? What did Rich do to me? He didn't do anything to me. It wasn't me, the Snow Bunny and the Dr. Disrespect simps. That Dr. Disrespect simp did piss me off. I ain't gonna lie. Ricada equal Baldo Bunker. I was unaware. Yeah, I was unaware too, honestly. You're right. I was unaware. I don't really operate on seasons. I just can only take so much of the internet stuff. So much. No, whoa. I really got I hate to Papa Kai. I don't know if I can. You spelled it differently. And I was in somebody's chat and they kind of got on me. They were cool. But they don't want to mess up the chat because they can mess up the algo. I probably should time you out for that. The white, that's messed up, bro. I know you're joking, but come on, man. And how Meow Mora Kitty. I saw that you was watching the movie I just saw the other day and didn't really like as much. Quiet Place. You end up doing a lot of movies I end up seeing. So shout out to Mora Kitty. And Gentleman Lama tans nicely. That's what's up. This is closely always been like. Maybe they always been like that. That's true. That's one thing I wonder. Have these creators that go all crazy? don't know if go crazy is the right word. Sorry, I'm trying not to sneeze. Hold on. Ugh, sorry. Oh, it's a Howard Stern quote. Still, bro. Still gonna hurt the algo. I realize because apparently the stuff you guys say can affect the algo. I don't know. I'm sure the algo's more affected by my content than anything. I mean, obviously. But you're right. Some of this stuff may have already existed in a Dr. Disrespect and a Ricada and a fan. I thought there was somebody else that had just shown some weird tendencies as they've grown outside the fandom. But I mean, maybe they had these things, and then once they got enough status. But at the same time, they maybe they would never have found out these negative elements in themselves if they didn't get status. Granted, I'm still gonna try to grow the channel, but I'm gonna have to take breaks so I don't go crazy. Don't time you out for racism. I should time you out for racism. July off for Eric July, no. I really should. Vigilante August, there you go. Only on winter. Don't pull out the statement. Well, all right, I won't. He pissed you off too with a clown. Yeah, Pop. I really should time you out for that. I'm like, I almost feel like I have to, right? Because if that was any other nationality, I probably like if you would, I'm sorry. It's obligatory, brother. It's obligatory. You gotta get 10 seconds for that. That's it's pretty. I know you're joking, but it's like by the rules. I gotta follow the rules. I know you said not to. I still love you, brother, but come on, man. It's intense. It's funny, but intense. It ain't really that funny, right? This such a dildo. What the fuck? Yo, what is wrong with y'all? Why'd y'all become a black supremacist group all of a sudden? What the fuck? Internet bull should go off you like water on a duck's back. It should. And then, listen, I'm not quitting just because I'm one random comment. And I'm not quitting. Power doesn't corrupt, it reveals, maybe. I'm taking time. I'm taking time. And it wasn't just this, man. It wasn't just this. I've been, like I said, I've been feeling the best anyway. And another thing, I need to establish a sleep schedule. So the schedule might be slightly different, maybe a little earlier. So I'm like, you know what? Taking a month off. This ain't the first time I've done that. And it shouldn't be the last. I should take more time off. Because this internet shit does something to your mind. It does. I mean, we know, look at the impact social media has already had on so much of society. And so it should be it shouldn't be surprising that, okay, if you are actually doing content, that it can actually impact you. So just stay authentic. I will. Morris says her way of boycotting Hollywood. Fair enough. By showing the movies for the people. I understand that. Power doesn't corrupt, it reveals. But sometimes you can be tempted by things you would have never been. You might reveal something that you never knew about yourself. Papa Cotton laughing. Black Bunny. Black Lives Matters. Hero George Floyd. Oh, whoa. Oh, BLM Punk. Yeah. Don't vote for Biden. You're not black. What the hell is happening? Bring back the Black Panther. We do need a rebellion. Shit. This economy, man. The more I see, I don't see how Biden wins. At first, I'm like, they're just going to cheat again, which I probably shouldn't say that on this algorithm or on this stream. But I'm like, there's just too many people. There's just too many things they're trying that just don't land anymore. Too many of their tricks don't work anymore. It's like, it's just too, why not the White Panthers or the Gray Panthers or the Yellow Panthers or the Brown Panthers? What the fuck? Well, I guess Panthers are indeed black in general. But vote for Biden, honorary black man. Well, the statement he made was untrue. Biden was lying because that's all he does is lying. Black Panthers will wear dresses these days. You're not wrong. But Nina J, I'm sure you mean Ninja. But no, that doesn't make you a black man because honestly, I don't think that many people are voting for Biden this time, man. Now they may I probably shouldn't say the word cheat. I'm trying to think of a different phrase. But you get it. They may take the election anyway without having won it, which I believe they did the first time. But I just don't see it, man. I know my algorithm is my algorithm, so it's always gonna be a little slant. Even though I'll see leftist content, they keep showing me this fucking speaking of P pads, knee pads, Tom Jensen. They keep showing me knee pads, trying to get money for the Democratic Party. Bitch, I'm not giving you no fucking money. He can golf. His handicap went from a 6 to an 8 in 2 seconds. Motherfucker can't even talk. I seen a few extra clips of the debate. The motherfucker can't even talk. There's too many mad people. There's this one creator that keeps coming on my timeline. All they do is show these meetings in Chicago, like civil meetings, city council meetings and stuff. The people there's black people in MAGA hats. They are pissed at the Democrats. This is black people in Chicago. Chicago, one of the most, what have been Democrat 100 years? Literally 100 years. And they got motherfuckers, it looked like a Trump rally, it looked like a urban Trump rally in that bitch. And they are heated at the Democrats. I don't think they'll be able to cheat. Like, they might be able to cheat and do it again. Because, I mean, they did the first time. But I think more people will be mad if they do. Because the economy's just gotten too bad, man. This economy is a nightmare, man. It's an unreal nightmare. And it's this one guy, another creator I follow, you know, on the little shorts algo. He said Black Rock. I like that Black Rock versus Black Soul debate. The best framing. He said debate was a cheap fake. Fair enough. Hey, Fish Chozo's here. Dope. Dope. Shit. I just lost my train of thought. God damn it. Damn it, marijuana. But, yeah, I just think it's just too much. It's too much. And this economy. He keeps comparing today to the 80s or the 90s or even the 2000s or even the 2010s. You just see how bad this fucking inflation has been over the past few years, even from 2019 to now. It's been a nightmare. And like the percentage you need to rent, the percentage of your salary that's going towards rent, the percentage of your salary that's going towards buying a house, expenses. So even though, you know, in 1980 the interest rates were higher than they are now, and the minimum wage and average wage was much lower than it is now, you would still have more buying power after paying your rent and or buying a house than you do now, because the average house then was like $45K and the average person was making about $20K. And so you could do it. Not the average person, at the average household, I should say, now is getting, because I mean, granted, we have a marriage rate falling and birth rate falling, but usually household includes 2 or more incomes. Average household is what, 75, 80K? Average house is 450K. 450K is the average house. Listen, I don't think black, they always vote Democrat. This, like I said, I don't know if you were here earlier. I appreciate you being here. I watched this one channel, and these are Chicago, which is a historically democratic city. Chicago, council meetings, and it's like a urban Trump rally. A bunch of people with MAGA hats screaming at Democrats. Literally, that's literally what it is. That's why I'm saying, man, they have to put one hell of a. They can't do that same shit they did in 2020 where they just stop it midway and then 30 million votes come out the ether. If they do that shit, man, January 6th next year is going to be crazy as fuck. Like, that's all I got to say. It's going to be wild as fuck. January 6th, 2025, they try that shit again. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Minimum wage for suckers. Well, I ain't gonna, this ain't the Getting Diet hotline, so I ain't gonna say nothing about Papa Cotton's income. He said shit's double the price there too. It's hurting. So that's the thing, though. It is a global thing, so that's why I don't know if Orange Man's gonna fix everything. Is January 6th your birthday, or you just talking shit, Jabba Lava? Morgan says inflation is wild. And it's sending billions to Ukraine, which actually you're not. I don't know if you know how that works. They don't really send the money to Ukraine. The money goes to Halliburton and Lockheed Martin and other companies because they got to spend when they give that money to the Ukraine or Israel. A certain percentage has to be spent on American weapons, and so most of that money ends up going back to these companies who've been. It's funny how neocons, the Democrats have become. They just neocons. They're just doing neocon shit. Smells like Teen Spirits. Not the disrespect. Richard. That's wild. Snitchalante. What the fuck? Time you up. But I appreciate you being here. Glenzer. Oh, it is for your real birthday. Well, happy birthday to you, Jamalama. That's crazy. Yeah, it really just goes to their homies. Since you did those correct, that money just goes to their homies. And the co-main for this mid-ass card, I kind of stopped watching. This is a one fight card, this UFC. Just waiting for Pereira to knock out Jerry. It's been it's been okay. Wish you would, time well. Oh, yeah, she about to get your wish is my command, brother. Here's 10 seconds to think about your life. The wish is my command. Oh shit! It's power. It's power of life and death in the tongue, as they say, as the Bible says. But yeah, I don't know. Listen, y'all know I ain't political. It's only a 10-second timeout, so you're already back. I don't tie y'all for that long. Sometimes I'll do a minute. I wish 30 seconds was an option, but that's not yet. So I don't know. I'm not a political analyst by any stretch of the imagination, even though I've played one on the internet. I still kind of think he tried to delete his chat, but it was too late. I saw it. I still think they're going to do something janky and steal the election, but it wouldn't, maybe, because a lot of people just think, okay, Orange Man's going to win. I saw what you said. You said, not the Snitchalante. What was it? Oh, let's see. Is it going to show it or is it going to show deleted? Oh, yeah, I wish you would time me out. So, yeah, I did it. That's what you asked for. So, I don't know. I ain't a political analyst. I'd rather the Orange Man win, but I don't think the Orange Man can repair all this damage. This is a lot of shit's global, as since you dildo reference. As far as this inflation, I don't know if he can repair all this damage. He might be able to repair some things like gas. Hope Dodgelandy's okay. He's right here. He's still been itching. I don't know what to do with him. I kind of want to see a vet, but like, all they're gonna do is give me pills and or cream, and or like, cause I've been trying to use this spray to help him with his itching, and he hates it. And anytime I even just try to rub it on him, he freaks out. So I was like, I don't really know what to do. Well, yeah, we are all political analysts on the internet, aren't we? Analyst. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'd rather Orange Man, but I'm not a MAGA diehard, and I don't expect him to fix it. I think so much of this mess is so global, it's so central bank based. He can't fix all it. Even if he was the guy that everybody or his constituency thinks him to be, this political superhero, he can't fix all this shit. He said Diddy's a political analyst. He definitely is. Definitely is. So I don't think he can fix all this shit. We'll see. We'll see how this plays out. This inflation got to calm down, man. Because everybody's hurting. Wages ain't kept up. A small raise. My raise is like 25 cents, literally. I'll take it. But come on, man. Sit your dildo. I didn't say nothing about no specific groups. I'm just talking about base. He only hope you get better. At this point, I kind of feel similarly, but I don't even have that hope, unfortunately. I'd love to be wrong, though. Shit, please prove me wrong. For fuck's sake, prove me wrong. He won't fix anything. He'll sure piss people off. He'll probably help some. Like I said, there's a guy named Jesus the Human Magnet who hasn't appeared in comics since 1952. I never heard of him. I think he can help some. He can lower taxes. and he can help with gas. Cause my main focus is economics. He definitely stopped giving money to everybody and their moms outside of us. There's some things he can do. He can improve things, but he can't roll the clock back. 2019 ain't come walking through that door. And if that's your expectation, your expectations are higher than they should be. He can roll some stuff back. He can help a little. He can help a little, and that's what I'm hoping for, because every little bit helps. I'm not expecting him to, like I said, 2019. He said at least he's funny. Might as well laugh if shit collapses, right? That's nothing. At least he's more entertaining. But this is going to be different. If he does win again, he's going to be less divisive, right? I just looked up Jesus the Human Magnet. I got nothing. Wow. So he's totally like, damn, you found somebody that Google can't find. But he's going to be less divisive because more people are going to be on his side. So I wonder how that's going to play out. You know what I mean? If he were to win. Because there's not going to be a lot, from 2016 on, it was all he's racist, oh, he's this, he's that. And, that notwithstanding, I can't read his mind. I don't know what he thinks. But a lot more people outside of the constituency, the liberals have been trying and historically have made their own. A lot of people from a lot of different demographics are going to be Trump supporters going forward. So how the mainstream media can't just, they're going to look goofier than they already do. They've looked crazy. But I mean, you know what I mean? There's going to be more people on their ass because more people are going to be on Orange Man's side. Even Bill Maher's on Orange Man's side. You know what I'm saying? Even people like Bill Maher and Piers Morgan have basically switched sides. So there could be, you know what? There could be censor words that are such that include Jesus. I know you say Jesus on TV. I think it was the quarterback here, CJ Stroud. He won a game last year. Thank Jesus and whatever. And I forgot from 1930s Blitler. No, but he said, I thank Jesus. And when they replayed back the interview, they took that out. Him thanking Jesus. So sometimes they do that. Even though I was about to say something about AI images. Because they made everybody black. It's the one guy you could make black. You switch to black if they did it. But I don't know. Unless it's Jesus, I guess. I don't know. So I hope for the best, man. Because this economy sucks. And shit, during this time, I might be looking for a second job or something like that. And one thing for sure, I definitely got to prioritize getting to the gym. A lot of black athletes thank Jesus. They won't catch hate for it. The white dudes better watch out. I disagree. The quarterback I just talked about was black. they cut it out. So I don't know if I agree with you, Glizzer. Sell drugs. Well, I mean, it did work. Well, I ain't gonna. Oh shit. Chuck Liddell. Shout out to Chuck Liddell. See, I don't know if I agree with you, Glizzer. Cause they don't let nobody talk about Jesus nowadays, man. They're not letting nobody talk about Jesus. Because like I said, it was C.J. Stroud. He's a brother. He said something, and we can look it up and show you, but he had said something, I thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. That was not in when they replayed it for ESPN. So I just think they're anti-Jesus. Don't sell drugs. I don't want any competition. Yeah, I'm not trying to get nobody indicted. I don't want to get subpoenaed. Well, this person's in your chat. Like, get out of here. Well, I guess YouTube would get subpoenaed. Alfred Stryker? Who's Alfred Stryker? The first Batman villain. Plenty of people on dope. They're all damned anyway. Not even Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson. Are they still alive? Fuck Jesse Jackson. Fuck Al Sharpton too. Al Sharpton. Now you want to talk about some Black Masons? Those two are like all but confirmed. I think Al Sharpton is a confirmed Freemason. Y'all, I'm not. Don't quote me 100%. Allegedly, but I'm 99.9% sure that Al Sharpton is like. When I say confirmed, like some people literally you can look it up and they are Freemasons. Like it's not like a joke. It's not my debate. I talked about Matt Hoffa a few weeks ago or a month ago. Joined Talcum X. Oh, I forgot about Talcum X. What's his real name? Oh shit. The white dude who Talcum X, what is his name? Y'all gonna have to post his real name. I forgot it. But I remember the dude. Al Sharpton. Yeah, he is a charlatan. Fuck Al Sharpton. I never liked Al Sharpton. I never really liked him or Jesse Jackson, but I never liked him. Because he only shows up. It was obvious even when I was young that he only shows up when something bad. He only here for the clout and for the attention. So I never liked Al Sharpton, bitch ass. Fuck Al Sharpton. Fuck Jesse Jackson. Fuck Talcum X, whose name I forgot. I'm going to have to Google it to see his name. Let's one of y'all toss it in the chat. But fuck all these master race baiters, man. Fuck all that shit. Fuck all that shit. Sean King. So, can't wait to see Islam and the LGBTQ. I've been waiting on that since that became a thing. Since I saw that shirt, it was like no Islamophobia, no homophobia. I'm like, well, how the fuck is that supposed to work? How's that supposed to work, homie? When is that battle royal gonna pop off? Or maybe they just stop trying to push them both. Cause like I never understood how that was supposed to work. Like, how is this supposed to work? Shit, I just saw, speaking of meme, I saw a meme. It probably was all fake, but it's like one tweet talking about being gay in Iran. He's like, we exist. And then the next tweet is from the country Iran, says not for long. So I was like, how are y'all supposed to be championing both of these groups when they are vehemently opposed inherently? Homosexuality is mentioned once in the Quran, and it's the sin of Sodom. I see. I just know that the policy of some of those nations. Oh, that's right. I think you said that, since you did, though. Poof. The policy of some of those nations are not too kindly towards those groups. Which, hell, our policies have been too kindly. No disrespect. It's just, I mean, shit, we had a point where y'all got trannies reading the kids. I mean, we went too far. You know what I mean? I'm a libertarian-minded individual. I wouldn't call myself I don't want to call myself anything. Shit. I hate defining myself by somebody else's definition, and you know, I know how mind culty everything could get. But you know, I'm not. You know, I believe everybody's right to do whatever they want, so long as they're not harming other people. Right? That's my big thing. As long as you're not harming nobody else, you got the right to do whatever you want. Doesn't mean everything you do I'm necessarily approve morally, but I ain't got to approve any goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? But like, so I'm not saying you should take away rights from nobody. Y'all got the right. Y'all want to get married and get divorced like everybody else. Y'all can. You know what I'm saying? But this idea that y'all need to be pushed towards kids, like, what type of Dr. Disrespect, Diddy, Drake shit are y'all on? You know what I'm saying? What type of, you know what I mean? Why do y'all have to push this youth? Shit. Glisser is covered in hot. This whole episode, he said Muslims hold up signs saying Islam loves gays, but they don't show the other side when it says when they're dead. Oof. Most of them love targeting youth. I mean, I don't know if most of them do, even though, shit, I say this. I had a boss that was LGBTQ. He got caught with some videos of the youth, we'll say. And what's crazy to me is he got out quicker than the dude. I know a dude who robbed a drug dealer. He spent 9 years in jail. This one dude, the other dude that was a boss, and he was a part of that community, got caught with some films of the youth, and he was out in like 2 years. And it's like, what the fuck? I don't know if that, somebody robbed a drug dealer. I mean, I don't really give a shit. You know what I'm saying? But this guy got pictures of the youth. He probably should be in that bitch for a minute. You said you might convert to Islam. Would you really convert to Islam? I mean, hey, listen, I ain't got no disrespect for them per se, but then again, speaking of youth lovers, leave that alone. Papa Cotton probably already typing what I was thinking about liking the youth and that group. I do not want that smoke. I'm trying to keep my head. He said, I don't think the old classifications and definitions work anymore, not for the U.S. at least. Fair enough. I have a tendency to agree. The problem with libertarians is if they're more than one in the room, they fight over who's a libertarian. Girl was joking, saying go Muslim. He was like, no. Good luck with that, man. Because that can be I knew what you meant, though, Papa Cotton. That could be a thing, you know what I mean? When people in a relationship have different faiths, that could be more serious than different races, man. Yeah, libertarians. You know what the issue with libertarians is, man?
He's kind of gay.
It's not gay, come on.
He's kind of gay. I don't know, man. He's kind of gay to me.
It's just there's something like they get too proudy. They get too they get too excited. They're almost like vegetarians or vegans with their political beliefs. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, homie. And then there's a reason the Libertarian Party is useless. It's useless to anyone. It's a waste of money. Anybody who gives money to the Libertarian Party is literally wasting their fucking money. Literally wasting every dime they sent. Honestly, I would say giving any money to any of these parties is a waste of money. I can't believe people do. I mean, I understand. Actually, I say that. Shit, my fucking granddad gives money to somebody local. But I understand that. It's a local politician in the area. So it keeps him up. He can talk to the person. He's been giving for years, and he gives to certain people, so he can talk to him. So it makes some sense if it's like that. Like, okay, from a local level, I can understand funding a politician. But nationally or just a party, you might as well save that money, bro. You might as well save that money. Yeah, like I said, gay and cringe. Or like Sister Diddle said, gay and cringe. But it's kind of gay. You can love gay shit all you want. Just stay the hell away from me and my family. All my riches is gay? Oh, boy. Vegans always pester carnivores. Don't eat meat. Carnivores leave vegan alone. Just want to be left alone while they enjoy the steak. All my sentients gay and on dildos. Kind of party. What is going on with this chat? And it's funny how numb I am to Sentient Dildo's name. I'm just numb because for the past 3 or 4 years I've been just saying Sentient Dildo. But like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? We just used to it. All right, the main event is finally starting to start. Jerry just came out for the UFC folk. I'm still watching it. Still on the other screen. I'm numb to his name. I'm numb to how sus his name is. I just used to it. You said they're gonna dump Biden and run Big Mike for the Trudy vote. I thought they were just gonna do that in the first place. Either Big Mike or the slut, Kamala Harris. Hey, Zombie Man, you had sent the link yesterday, but it didn't work. Was it yesterday? Thursday? Not yesterday. Thursday. I didn't stream yesterday. But it didn't work. I appreciate you being here, man. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate everybody being here. Again, this will be the last stream. I don't know. I mean, might be the last stream for like a few days. I might stream a few days. But it'll be last stream. Last of me being active for a while. I'll be taking a break for the next at least month. And maybe longer, but not too much longer. Because we are going to want to get back to the swang of things. Anyone remember when Biden donated $500K to LGBTQ? I do not. What are they donating to? To their homie. I mean, because like, yeah, a lot of these, that's shit. Not just political parties. I'm not a big charity guy anyway. And then when you have these little vague, like, what is it for? Yeah, it probably was more dildos. Like, what do? You donate to this? Donate to something awareness. Motherfucker, I'm more than aware. Cancer awareness. I think everybody's aware of cancer, motherfucker. Are you going to do something? Shit, some of that money you donate to some of these charities, it literally suppresses treatment, believe it or not. I remember I've referenced this before, but it's been a while. And I don't know if you can find a documentary. There was a documentary called Brzezinski. It was about a guy he's a physician. I'm not sure if he's still around, but he was able to treat very difficult cancer, and had a higher, and it was still like, people, it wasn't perfect. I think the therapy was called neoplasticity or neoplasticity therapy, something like that. And anyways, he was being suppressed by the American Cancer Society, which means people were literally donating money to this society for them to suppress a treatment for cancer. That's literally what was happening. And then you can check the documentary if you don't believe me. Yeah, it goes towards activist payroll so they can get Starbucks and make and weave baskets. Yeah, it's saying content unavailable. The page you open may have been made private. Zombie Man. But let me see. Is it still around? If I can find it. I saw this. This is from like the 2000s. Let me see if I can. See if I can find the documentary. Oh, no, it's from 2010. I think the one I saw. Apparently, there's a more recent one though, and it's just called Brzezinski. But they have just if you just Google Brzezinski and I'll copy paste. If you just Google that Brzezinski documentary, you'll find it. Apparently, there's two of them. They made one since I last saw it. Is the money even being used to treat cancer? I think the American food industry is responsible for most of the cancer. I don't even think that's a theory. I think that's confirmed, man. There are so many chemicals in our food that they don't allow to put in other countries' food, Fizz. So even in Mexico, which I'm in Texas, you go to Mexico there and you look at, because I've seen videos do it. You look at the back of like a Heinz ketchup bottle. There will not be ingredients in that Heinz ketchup that aren't in our Heinz ketchup because other countries don't allow certain chemicals to be used in food that the American FDA and USDA and all these different organizations that don't do a goddamn thing but fuck things up. They allow this shit they allow these crazy chemicals in our food supply. So yeah, our food is banned. I think it's more than that, 30 countries. So yeah, our food is definitely causing a lot of health issues. So definitely. Since we all know it's marketing, you see the money Nike makes from making a logo rainbow. Yep. Okay, we do got it is going to work. This link works. Zombie Man. All right, we'll set up and it looks like Papa Cotton has something for us to play. Let's set up a little bit of a. What's this? Hold on. I don't know what Pimpzilla said. If you playing shit, I've had this song stuck in your head since you heard it. Okay. Your food is bad. Yeah, it's bad in way more than 30 countries. Yeah, tons of shit that's legal in America is forbidden here. Pimpzilla, I never heard of it. All right, Bruce Buffer. Man, I wish I could play this, but I'll get got. Because Bruce Buffer making his introduction of old Alice Pereira and Jerry. We'll see how this goes. I like I said, I think Pereira's probably gonna win again, but we'll see. We'll see. Nobody's perfect. He's been running pretty perfect recently. Shit. Let me see. How the hell do I still watch my UFC? Let's actually. You know what? Let's play music now. Let's play it now since I'm already at the end of the things. We'll play Zombie Man, then we'll play Pimpzilla. And that way I'll get to watch UFC while we play music. So hold on. I'm coming. All right, this is In My Head by Zombie Man here on Safeway Saturday Night. No, it's not really, obviously. All right, that's pretty cool. In my head, I like that shit, man. Listen, I like most of your music, Zombie, man. It's pretty cold. Pretty cold stuff. One day we will collab. One day I will maybe just take a beat, one of these beats that you toss. Let me actually go ahead and favorite it just in case it's this. Take one of these beats and just do something to them. And then go from there and then, worry about mixing and all that other stuff later. Do something to it. Not in the disrespectful way, though. Not that type of way. But anyway, event that's in my head, Zombie Man. And then here's Pimpzilla. This is a track. I don't know if this is one of those like modern old tracks like the AI did or not. But here's Pimpzilla. And I'll continue to watch the first round, which I hope is still going, of UFC.
He comes from the ocean like a hurricane. Sets the ground in motion, bitch, you're gonna feel the pain. He swings that pimp hand and knocks bitch Sandy down. He's the monster king of pimps and he doesn't fuck around. He's Pimpzilla and he wants his motherfucking money. He's Pimpzilla. Yeah, motherfucker. Wall Street was a greedy bitch. They kept Pimpzilla's cash. And he's come time to collect every dime from that sweet ass. He laid his tail down to block that bitch ass path and cut slap like a cyclone with hellfire pimp hand aftermath. Oh yeah, he's Pimpzilla and he wants his motherfucking money. He's Pimpzilla. Yeah, motherfucker. All the Coast Guard, they call the Navy, they call the Army, and some smooth bitch named Gravy. Pimpzilla through fire like a powerful high. They Wall Street expired like a squirrel hits a tire, but the people thought he was heaven sent as he digested the world's 1%. Oh yeah, motherfucker. He's Pimpzilla and he wants his motherfucking money. He's Pimpzilla. Yeah, motherfucker. He's Pimpzilla and he wants his motherfucking money. He's Pimpzilla. Yeah, motherfucker.
What's his motherfucking money? It's Pimpzilla. I'm assuming by AI. Some of those album covers were wild as hell. Assuming by AI. So shout out to that. Thank you, Papa Cotton. I think he's the one who tossed that one out there for us. Let's get this up so I can see the chat. Alrighty. As the first round, at least on my stream, with Jerry and Aspraya. And it's funny, I was watching it. I couldn't tell you who won the first round. But let's see what you got. Okay, Real Wade is here. Hey, Real Wade. Glad you got headphones on. Mason meeting in Houston gonna love which one? What? The bunny. Shout out to Zombie Man. It's cold. It grows. I actually do have afro. It's just not that long. I do have an afro. Right now, I put my little curls in it. But I actually do have a long. Yeah, listen, I heard way worse AI music. Even though I hate AI music just as a result. But I mean, one thing I have to say. Oh shit! Did he knock him down? I missed the knockdown. Oh shit! That must have been right. I totally missed the knockdown as I see the highlights of the first round. Must have been as I was setting up the music. Of course, I missed something. I'm just vehemently opposed to AI music. That's not to say that none of it's good, because some of it is. Jama Lama just downloaded Pimpzilla. I'm amazed. That sounds like a song that was recorded in the 70s, right? It sounds just like some shit like that. Gerrymandering curls. No, it's not Jerry curl. I ain't put all that crazy shit. Not every black guy has an afro. Yeah, I'm growing. I'm gonna get my hair braided eventually. Maybe so. Oh, is it over? It's over. Is it? It's over. Alex Pereira. Wow. Not to go Joe Rogan. This guy, he's that guy. Wow. Whoa, Jerry's still dizzy. Wow. He might should have stopped it a little earlier. I'm watching UFC as I stream this. That was that main event. Alex Pereira just not Jerry, and I never mess up his last name. Pro Charge whatever. Knocked him into the spirit realm. God damn. All right. Sheesh. I thought Alex Pereira was going to win again. I didn't see the knockdown in the first round, but I saw that one. Fuck. This guy's hands is crazy. Crazy. But yeah, I'll sometimes have an afro. Sometimes I just rock the fro. I usually curl my hair on the weekend. But back in the days, you used to have to put all this crazy shit in your head to get a curl. But I just saw a video a few months ago. MMA is not super gay. What is this? Shout out to Atomic Wax. That's the channel that does this. Yeah, Alex P is gnarly. Golly. He keep knocking motherfuckers out. Stay knocking motherfuckers out. But yeah, back in the day, if you wanted a curl, you had to put lye and all these crazy chemicals. Now you just got to put some jelly in your hair and it just curls. I just put smooth leave-in conditioner, some curling smoothie, and some gel, and I mean they ain't perfect. They look kind of sloppy. But I don't give a fuck. That's just why I rock. That's what I'm rocking right now. That's what I'm rocking. You said you wish you had hair time. I'm trying to preserve the little hair. I mean, I got a decent amount of hair, but it's a little bit receded. All you gotta do is wake up. Wake up. I don't know the lyrics. Shave your head. Once my hairline is unsavable, I'm trying to save it. Once it gets to the Sherman Hemsley point, I'm shaving and just rocking that. That's another reason I gotta lose weight so I can't be fat and bald, man. I can't be both, man. I gotta at least. And then really I need to grow a beard because if you're bald without a beard, I mean I got a little peach fuzz, but my facial hair don't grow like that. If you're bald without a beard, you look crazy to me. I know that's how some people rock it. I mean, not every single person, but you look like the dude on what's his name from Tony Storm. Hey, you like Luther? Yeah, once my shit George Jefferson, I'm chopping the shit off. You look like a penis if you don't have no facial hair and you bald, bro. Yeah, I'm not taking no Ozempic, man. I keep hearing crazy shit. I just this week heard about somebody. Ozempic. What's this? Oh shit! You know I probably shouldn't play no movies. I do be getting all sorts of copyright stuff. Is Blows here? Oh, that is what Blows played. That was you. That's what coming. Hey, so you just saw Alex Pereira not Jerry into another universe. So I appreciate you being here, Nas. Appreciate you being here. No, I'm not gonna fuck with no Ozempic. I'm taking something called berberine. It's completely legal and natural. You can get it at Walmart, and that has been helpful with my appetite. But I've seen horror stories actually in the past week over Ozempic. In the past week, it fucks up your digestive system. It fucks up all sorts of shit. It just seems like it's not good for you. It's just not good for you. I guess it really numbs your stomach. Just not good for you to actually use this dark magic. But yeah. He says it's a sad morning. I don't know if you mean because of me or something. Fen. Somebody I was watching brought up Fen. Shit, Ozempic probably worse than Fen. Only thing keeping you alive. I hope not, man. Damn, I am gonna have to stream weekly. It's just I'm still gonna stream from time to time. It's only gonna be a month. I need to recharge. Hopefully finish this album, which I say it all the damn time. Who knows if it ever get finished. Hopefully finish this album. Yeah, you can still watch Richard. He's still doing content. I will somehow, sometime when I feel like it stream, I'm going to start programming these in so it's not like a surprise that I'm going to take a break. It's like, well, I got to do a better job. You know that Crazy Town was written by Red Hot Chili Peppers? Nah, I just found that out too. That's a Red Hot Chili Peppers lick. That come my lady, come my lady. That's Red Hot Chili Peppers came up with that lick. I didn't know that. You said Fem was straight up meth. They had a lot of straight up meth ass products back in the day. I had a lot of shit like that back in the day, which was basically meth. That's crazy. That's crazy. So but I don't know if Ozempic is meth, but it don't seem like it's good. So Red Hot Chili Peppers were thieves too. Whatever, they say good artists borrow, great artists steal, but apparently that was they little thing. I don't know if they stole it or they could have got permission for it, but that was like I saw something where they were playing it in the 90s. It was like a he has strings. I've seen his strings, but I know he has internet issues because he's in the DR. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do a better job at saying, okay, I'm taking 2 weeks off here, or I'm taking this time off here, instead of this break in the last couple where it's just like I just keep getting frustrated day after day, and then just I'm done. I can't keep doing that. So, like I said, during this quote unquote break, you will see an occasional pop up stream or two, maybe a video. I highly doubt that. And then I'll come back August, maybe September at the latest. But I'm planning on August. I don't want it to be too long. I already slightly missed this stuff. But it's like, in order for me to be the best YouTuber I can be, I have to protect my mental, man. And I think more YouTubers should do this shit, man. No, Dr. Disrespect ain't forcing me to retirement. Stop it. Dr. Disrespect needs to retire from talking to the youth. It's just speed with a change molecules so they can brand it. Maybe. I don't know what it is, but I would not fuck with no Ozempic. If you got weight issues, there's other things you can take. There's natural shit that you can take. And there's other ways. It says I saw Red Hot at Hollywood. Oh yeah, that's cool. Hollywood Palladium Benefits Show. Crazy. You won't believe who else. Who else was there? Jamalama. I might believe you. I'm gonna be watching old streams. Jesus. Nah, it's chill. So I watch streams crying. Cry your ass off. Fuck you, bitch. I love you. Guy puts out one video a week. Consistency is better than volume. Well, I don't fucking know. I don't know what this algorithm wants. I don't know what the algorithm wants. But I'm trying to find a way to get all my shit in. It says you hyperventilating. Why would you do this to me? Man. I'm supposed to be hurting. Why you do this? Why do you do this? I can. There's only so much internet I could take, man. It's only so much internet I could take. I love streaming. I love making videos and stuff. Not secretly the Snow Bunny. No, the Snow Bunny don't exist. But hey, the Snow Bunny will never exist, or a girl will never exist if I what you call it? It's a glass weed pipe I have. Talk about ghetto metal. It's a glass weed pipe. Thank you very much. And man, there's only so much of this shit I can take. So I'll be back in a month. I'm gonna start programming breaks in, and I'll just start to put them out. So it's not like it'd have been different if I'd have said in May, all right, at the end of June I'm gonna take a break, and then for the last couple months we knew, okay, the break's coming. It'll be more like that. I don't know when. I don't know when I'll next take one, and then obviously if I go out of town, some family stuff. Oh man, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Beastie Boys, Fugazi, L7, that chic metal band. They were good. Sounds pretty cool. Glass weed pipe. That's a pokey. It's not a pokey. It's glass bowl. Stop it. You're trying to run up the timeout numbers before you gotta wait a month. Why are you talking? If Circle of Jerks was on right now, you wouldn't even be here. So stop it. Stop acting like I'm like you need this. Like I'm just this the YouTube like how am I gonna live without vigilante fucking hype. You talk about hyperventilate. I sound like I'm hyperventilate when I talk. And shit. One necessary reason, which ironically, I think every single time I've taken a break, I've tried to get back going to the gym. Every single time. I think one time it actually has worked. It's gonna have to work this time because I don't want to gain this weight back. So hopefully I can get back to going to the gym on a regular basis. I am walking every day, so that's good. Or most days. But get back going to the gym, take some time off, not really worry about all this internet stuff, not let it get to me. Looking at y'all don't know. I look at when I release a video, I look at the numbers all fucking day and watch all the time, and I gotta stop doing that. So all that type of stuff. Did you really dislike the stream? You tripping if you dislike the stream? It's like relax. I'll be back in a month. I'm sorry, man. I genuinely am. I genuinely am. Walking daily. Is it a flex? I can't really flex it. I'm fat as fuck. Shit, I'm just trying to not die. I'm trying to not die. I am 30. I'll be 37 years old in a few months. Be 37 years old. I am just under 400 pounds. And when I say just under, I mean like just under. In the past few weeks, under it, because I was over that motherfucker. You understand? I gotta not die. So that's definitely an important thing. It's not dying. Because, shit, it might be a permanent break if I don't get this damn weight off. And that shit can happen anytime. I'm in Patrice O'Neal territory. And he was he's taller than me, but I don't think he weighed as much as I do. He was a little older when he passed. He was like in his 40s. But it's like, I'm not trying to die. I'm not trying to go out that quick. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Just under 40. Like, damn, cuz. Exactly. That's why I got a lot of weight to get off. And hopefully get off. Like I said, the walking has been consistent. The diet. All right, peace out, Fizz. The diet has been improved. Not perfect. I have fucked up days. But it's definitely improved a ton. And, the weights is the next thing to add on. And then not constantly, but slowly but surely ramping up the activity is the next kind of thing. And doing it consistently. Not just ramping it up, but hopefully not getting hurt when I ramp up the activity and then do it consistently. So that's something else that I'll hopefully be focused on this month. Along with, again, finding a sleep schedule that works and working on music. And, not stressing myself out too much. I think a lot of YouTubers should start taking breaks. It ain't just me. I think, if there were two zeros under what I got, like 800 some odd subs, if I had 80,000, I would need to take this break. Probably even more so. Dang. Congrats, Papa Cotton. Should stop eating shit. You ain't kidding. I gotta stop. But Papa Cotton says he stopped drinking, started hard drugs, and now he's giving up cigarettes and soda. Congrats, brother. Writing Industrial Society and Life Without Fish. What could be transitioned? It feels like it sometimes. I got cigs and soda. I don't know how I'm gonna quit soda, bro. Or as I call it, pop, because I'm from the Midwest. I don't know how. That's gonna be the hardest shit to quit, bro. It's easier to not eat the trash than to give up that damn soda. Ginger and lime every day before breakfast. Okay, you get your time out. Nah, so I know you want to keep your numbers up. You get your time out. It's funny. I actually just found 5-pound waist today. Somebody just had it out on the curve. They had a like half Bosu ball. If I wasn't so fucking fat, I would have took that too. But I'm like, I'm gonna pop this bitch. But the little half Bosu balls that you balance on and shit or stand on. They had that, and they had some weights out there. It was just like 5-pound weights. But I'm like, I'm gonna take these. Just leaving them out. Natural juice. I don't know what you're talking about. And actually, I've been on 1 meal a day. I ain't been eating breakfast like that the past month or so. Just 1 meal a day. Sometimes 2 meals, but always intermittent fasting. Almost always. There's a few days where I fucked up, but better than usual. Natural juices. I'm like, yeah, what is natural juices? Yeah, Papa's been nicotine vaping. That helped him quit. Congratulations on that shit, man. Congratulations. And don't let people tell you shit about vaping, because vaping is infinitely healthier than smoking. It's not even close. I mean, if should you vape? Maybe not, but it's way better than smoking. Plus, now they trying to act like nicotine got some helpful benefits. Always remember the good. I'll be back in August, man. Will you relax? You act like I'm gone forever. Like I'm just leaving off the earth. I'll be back, bro. I'll be back. Gained a lot of weight since quitting drugs. Wow. Your doctor suggested vaping instead of smoking. He said vaping is better than Mitt Romney. Anything's better than Mitt Romney. Getting punched in the dick is better than Mitt Romney. That bitch Mitt. Nicotine's not the issue. It's the other chemicals they put in it. Fair enough. End of Cocoon. I'm headed to the mothership. Yeah, you tripping. I mean, it's cool to know somebody cares, I guess. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. It's cool to know that this matters. This is actually my anniversary of being on YouTube. If you check, my channel started. I didn't want to start the channel until right before I started making content. And we can check it together, I guess. Let's go to view your channel. So, that's booming the shit. But yeah. It doesn't have the about anymore. That's right. Oh, you click this. That's the about. Okay. So yeah, if you look, joined June 27, 2020. That's when I started as VigilanteWilliamson. It's June 30th right now. And June 30th was actually the anniversary day. So you go to live, you go to oldest. It says 3 years ago. Look at the old mask. Look at this shit. Earth of the past. Oh Jesus, I hate seeing myself. I look crazy. Let's show the date. Yep, June 30th, 2020. First thing I did on YouTube is a short live stream featuring positive news read by a chubby dude with a mask. This is the first thing I did on YouTube 4 years ago. 4 long years of this shit. And you guys still put up with me, so thank you for putting up with my bullshit. I appreciate it. These breaks I will be programmed in so they don't come out of nowhere like this. I gotta balance this stuff better so I'm not just getting myself so frustrated and I'm like, oh no, I'm taking time off. Y'all can go ahead and raid the comment section. I'll drop the link. So I can see the old mask, how it was set up, and then eventually I put a hat on. That's my place in Charlotte. And behind me, I think that door that you're looking at was the closet door, if I remember correctly. And honestly, I'm slimmer there. I am not 400. I'm probably like by that point, probably 320, 330. Maybe 320, 330. I hadn't gained all the weight until really the next year. Hey, awesome one. Appreciate you being here. Tom Jensen, I appreciate you, Karen. Don't understand. Shit, I'll wait for you to say, I even got a tattoo of your name across the chest. Sometimes I've even cut myself to see how much it bleeds. It's like adrenaline. The pain is such a sudden rush for me. So I respect you because you real. I forgot the rest of the lyrics. My girlfriend's jealous about you because I talk about you 24/7. Some shit like that. Speaking of which, they got a dance remix of that. But my tea's gone cold. I'm wondering why. Got out of bed at all. There's like a dance remix out now. It's the tar and smoke particles, that and all the chemicals, plus the tar and smoke. Greatest clips reel. You know who could probably make one if he was, he commented the other day, but if he was still active and around in the United States, was Cosmo, aka Wake Down. Who I realized Wake Down ain't been around so long. Some of you guys may not know. You know who the fuck Wake Down is? It's crazy. Just hope that's going to be crazy. I don't know if I'll show up in your feed. That's the risk I'm taking. That's the risk I'm taking. You said it looked like a cartel video. That's crazy. All your stuff. Yeah, you had a lot of content and multiple channels. You used to have more. You used to have like hundreds of subs. Papa Kite on one of them channels. He says, "Hey yo, congratulations, Vision. Also wanted them to upload to YouTube. Yeah, you're big. Yeah, I know you've mentioned having some size on your time, Jess. I hope you can get it off as well. All right, have a good month off. Take care. I appreciate that. You sub because of Gary Shotta. I remember. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That would have been maybe 6-7 months after that video, whenever it was. Since this is the last time we'll ever talk again, Jesus, you were the chosen brother, even over AJ. Say OJ, chosen brother. Why you not gonna come? You gonna leave me? Cause I would go off for a month. Yeah, peace out, Jammin. But yeah, that you know what? That Gary shout out was a gift and a curse. It was cool because people like you subbed. I think Rough Girl came from when we did the episode with Gary on Matt's channel. That's how Rough Girl showed up, and I think somebody else showed up that way too. Even though I don't know where she is. She'll show up every once in a while, but it was a gift and a curse because people in the sphere started treating me different. Like almost would not say like I was the chosen one or something. But it didn't really give me that many subs. It's not like I got over 1,000 or anything like that. Jesus, man. If he was OJ with AJ, leaving Loud, you heartbreaking harlot, you are like tripping us. I know it's your humor. Haven't seen her in a while. Yeah, I haven't seen Rough Girl in a while. Every now and again, I'll see her in the comments of a video. Just one of the good ones. That's as much as I don't think you joking at this point because that really was the gimmick, and I was oblivious to it, and because I don't know, that was the first time that anybody cared about anything I had done. I had tried to do music many a time, and finally hundreds of people were sub to me, and I used to get like more people in the chat. I appreciate you guys. Man, it would be like 15 to 20 people in the chat when I was streaming and saying woke stuff bad. I don't know. I don't know if I was supposed to. I don't know what I was supposed to do, man. If I would have really went down to woke stuff bad. Yeah, I feel like she was in the chat not too long ago as well. If I'd have kept the wokeness bad gimmick and I would have went harder in that gimmick, I don't know. Maybe this channel would be. But I probably would have quit. I'd have quit. If doing my own thing stressing me out, what the fuck I'm going to do doing somebody else's vision? But, hey, as much as I talk shit about the fandom, shout out to them because they got me started. Yo, relax! First off, Q's didn't do that. At least I hope not. Even though we haven't heard from him in a minute. But yeah, relax, Nas. I know you've said that these streams, kind of help get you through, and I appreciate that, bro. I really appreciate that, and I hope these streams help you get through. Again, I will be back in a month, and I will stream in between now and a month. So it's not like you're not gonna hear from me in a month. I'll probably stream depending on what happens July 4th. If I ain't got shit to do, I might just midday stream for a little bit. So, and I might bullshit a stream a week just to make sure the algo doesn't forget about me. A month. Yes, a month. Jesus. Yeah, there's a million. More channels don't. The woke stuff bad is a very small niche, but you can't tell that to the people who was in it. They thought that was everything. They thought the woke stuff bad was the only way to make content, the only content you can make, and the only thing that mattered. That's why they care about the Acolyte. Like, it's so freeing not to have. I don't have to have any opinion on the Acolyte. I don't have to watch this lesbian magic bullshit. I can just ignore it. If she existed, maybe, man. Shit, I'm never. The truth, there's another thing. If I don't lose this weight, I will never have a girlfriend again, bro. I am not Prince Charming as is. And, you know, being 4 bills, you ain't necessarily killing it with the ladies. You know what I'm saying? So this weight got to come off. And hopefully I can establish the habit and be better at time management, which is a skill I do not have. I cannot manage my time. I am terrible with it. Yeah, Nas, I'll be back. I hope this is all just your, you know, because I know how you are. You got your humor. Download The Sims. Make it fish to have pillow fights. Yeah, cut that weight. Find Mrs. Vigilante, who's not, can't see because of YouTube being crazy with this little stupid heart. So let me pop out the chat. Oh, it's too late. Who is not Nas, yes. Happy Dinosaur, hey. Chicken breast in the mug are fine with me. What? I do not want a flat booty white woman. I want a big booty Latina. I've said that. Well, I'm in Texas. I'm hoping to get a big booty Latina. That's what the hope is. So we'll see. We'll see. Gotta get this weight off. Gotta not let the internet get to me. All the big booty, listen, most women over 21 at this point are single moms. So I'm going to have to, I'm going to need a little luck anyway. But shit, with this channel, you need a little luck. Life, fortune favors the bold, as they say. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm not really worried about dating. I know y'all joke with the Snow Bunny. I mean, she's fake. Snow Bunny doesn't exist, for better or for worse. So, no, I'll be back. I will be back. I guess August 4th is the tentative comeback date. And I'll probably do a stream a week just to keep the algo sort of greased. Just stopping by to say goodnight. I appreciate that. How do Latinas get pregnant for pre-cum but no other race does? That sounds crazy. The booty ain't real. No, I ain't doing I'm not BBL Drizzy. Got to go to sleep now. I can't. Yeah, nah. So I hope you get the help that you need. I hope you get the help that you need. You need Jesus, brother. But I'm glad I appreciate you being here. And so thank you for being here. Take a break in the winter. We know why. What are you talking about? It's true. It's true that Latinas get pregnant for pre-cum. That sounds crazy. Even though I was under the opinion that all girls can. I don't know if that's true or not. And honestly, I was not, even though I would prefer to go raw more often than not, I would usually use a rubber. I was not, they ain't let me hit it raw and then have second thoughts. That's why I'm not a single father. I usually wrapped it up. Fuck Juneteenth. Personal Jesus. Well, that's not a good idea. So if we take a break in the winter, we know why or whatever. Yeah, fuck Juneteenth. No, I've been feeling down, just stressed out. Money has me feeling down. And then there is also I feel like even though there's money to be made off creative things, and this goes with the music too, they really shouldn't be a thing, right? You need to do, if you're doing something creative, you need to do it for its own sake. And honestly, trying to make money off of this has been more of a goal than it probably should be. And it's been a little bit stressful thinking about it, looking at the numbers and they don't look right, and looking at other channels with similar things and what do I talk about, and stressing myself out. And it's like, you know what, let me take some time off. I'll come back strong as ever. Next time I need time off. Whoops. No, stop. I'm sitting there autistic, messing with stuff. I just accidentally opened up Batman Arkham. Okay. But I'll take some time off. get recharged, and then come back and just hopefully just do better content. Do better content. I gotta make good content, man. And I gotta not be stressed. I've just been stressed in general. And one thing I've learned, I have to stay somewhat physically active, even from a mood standpoint. Because, this past week I did okay with walks, but the week before I did not, and I felt like shit. I felt really down. So it's like, let me make my life a little bit easier for at least a little bit of time. Come back recharged, back in better than ever, like Eric Bischoff, and hit the ground running. Probably talk about the Lions a little bit more as the football season. Even though all sports are rigged and all that good stuff. But yeah, man. Yeah, live life, live, laugh, love, and all that other shit. MLK type of time. What's this? All I do hit raw and did have second thought. Still not a single dad. Fair enough. All right, peace out, Nas. You see, Viz Shake. What is going on? It's damn right. It's better than Derrick Jones has to charge. Lord. And say, all I do is hit it raw. You sure you're not a single dad? You sure in 10, 15 years or 5 years, some girl gonna say, hey, you the daddy? Don't ask what's going on. Safer that way? Probably. Who knows what's going on, Nas? Shouldn't have waited 5 years. It happens, though. Might come out the woodwork. Talking about you the daddy. And then, how some girls don't know who the daddy is. So while you're on your break, find some good barbecue. Silver guitar is a hotep. No, I'm going to be the same dude. Hopefully I'm going to be slimmer. That's all I want to be is slimmer. I'm going to be the same dude. I ain't going to be no hotep. I still believe in Jesus Christ. And I don't really care about Kemet like that. If you go, how real Wade will be fine. He got more subs than me. So, I mean, shit, I need to be promoting his shit. He's got like 2,000 subs. So you'll be fine. Yeah, I'll be all right. I'm going to try to, like I said, I might do a stream a week for the next few weeks. And then come back in better than ever. Yeah. So yeah. Trying to think, is there anything left to talk about? You gonna overcome? Yeah, I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I'd rather listen. Sometimes you just need a break, man, especially from this YouTube stuff. I think other creators, because it's so easy to get caught into this YouTube space. And, the one guy said something about the disrespecting. There are drama channels. There are channels who all they do is focus on internet drama. That's obviously not what we do here. Sometimes we talk about it. It comes up. But that's not the basis of this channel. One, I don't know most of these internet personalities. I don't really care about them. I know a couple. I know a few of them. Like, I knew who Dr. Disrespect was for a minute. But I'm not that guy who cares about all these Instagram. I don't, there's a reason I'm hard to get on Instagram. There's a reason I'm not, so I've never been a social media guy. I'm not an internet guy. And the stuff gets to me, The stuff gets to me. So I gotta do better at keeping you guys in the loop. So it's not like, hey, out the blue, I'm just taking a week off. I gotta do better. So next time there will definitely be more notice before I take a break. It'll definitely be something that you guys get at least a month or two notice. Like, hey, I'm taking a break in this time for this reason. Unless an emergency or something happened and, that can't be controlled. But otherwise, like, hey, I'm taking a break for a month or for a few weeks for this reason, or just to recharge my batteries. Like, I may take a winter break. You know what I'm saying? TV shows take breaks. And shit, I do hours and hours of content. Who knows how many hours of content I have? Go hunting, go snow bunny hunting. Stop. You should just take a break just off hookers for a week. No, I ain't paying no hookers. I don't be paying these hoes. Snorter poop is, whoa! Speaking of OGs, yo, where you been, brother? Hey, Snorter Poopers Q Bird. What did you miss? Bro, you ain't been around forever. What did we miss in your life? How you been, man? Holy shit, it's been forever. It's been forever. It's been so long. I've taken multiple breaks since you've gone. Yo, Snorter Poopers Q. For the people who don't know Snorter Poopers, he's been here. He's an OG of the channel. You don't have to pay them to get snuffed. Oh, hell no. Usually asleep at this hour, I see. Is that what it is? The time changed, so you just couldn't make the streams? The time might change again when I come back. That's something that might change. I got to find my sleep schedule is a mess. Because I usually do these streams late, and then I wake up and I struggle sleeping. It'd be nice to do these streams earlier in the day. Or earlier in the night. Yeah, you've been definitely hibernating. Yeah, it's been forever, man. I appreciate you being here. I straight to cut back on because I'm taking a break. Been hanging with those Culture and Bruce people. Oh, I see. But I appreciate you being here. Yeah, we don't even talk about the woke stuff no more, man. I mean, every now and again we do. I definitely freaked out about that woke ass Spider-Man shit. No, Snorter Poopers Q Bird is not a Mason. He's a polar bear. Well, no, obviously not a real. At least I don't know. Maybe he's a real polar bear. Who knows? But he's a polar bear and he's cool. He's been around. He was just part of the channel for years and years, and then I ain't seen him in a while. But you know, after on one of my breaks, this is how the channel even became what it was. I just started doing a bunch of late night streams, and thus the streams. Apparently, I missed Snorter Poopers, and maybe that's another reason why some of the people who used to be on the channel don't show up as much. So ideally, I would like to start doing streams, maybe starting them at 9. Maybe that'd be better if I can start these streams at 9, get done around midnight, and then maybe make it easier for myself to sleep. So that's something that might change. You know, between 8 and 10 being the start time. I've been turning around 8 to 9 p.m. I woke up to my own streaming, though. Take a post-leak peek. I see. I appreciate you being here, man. I appreciate you being here. It's okay, but you just happen to wake up to piss and just, hey, yo, Vig is streaming. I appreciate you being here, man. Feel free. You know, we made a lot of content since. I'll be back in a few weeks. I probably will try to stream at least once a week for the algo. I don't know how long the streams are going to be, but probably every Wednesday. Seems like the day. We'll experiment with that. We'll experiment. So even though I'm going on quote unquote break, I'm not gone. I'll still be around. And this stuff keeps me from just rage quitting the channel, man. Cause I do get frustrated. And I know that it really isn't the Dr. Disrespect thing. That's not the catalyst. It's just I don't know, man. Just he's doing these videos is one thing, and trying to stay consistent, trying to have to figure out subjects to talk about is a thing. And then once I did start back doing videos, I felt like the stream started to suffer because I didn't know what to talk about because everything I wanted to talk about I already talked about in video. So it's just that's a chore. And then every night not knowing whether I'm about to go to the gym or try to make a beat or whatever or just sleep. So I got to figure something else. So I'm not going woke. You said trying to go to Real Way Nation Gaming Clips. He didn't pay me. Shout out to Real Way Nation. You can go to his channel anyway. He's a good dude. But it's cool to see Snorter Poopers. It's always cool when somebody who ain't been around shows up. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Let's see. We got an hour and a half in. Is there any? I remember Give Me a Break TV show, but I don't remember how the theme went. I do remember that the show existed. Awesome one. What is Retro Richard posting? Oh no, I'm not playing that, man. No. I do not want the copyright issues, man. I do not want the copyright issues. I can't play Mr. McMahon entrance. Cannot play Mr. McMahon entrance, man, because WWE don't play. WWE don't play. And I'm always, even still, with this little stuff we do play, I'm always having to clip out segments because copyright. So, and technically now I'm slightly monetized. Like, you guys can send super chats, so it is a relevant thing. So unfortunately, cannot play that game with the copywritten stuff. So sorry about that. I did do Crazy Town. They got me. Yeah, they got me. Civil rights. Is this what's my man name? Oops, almost.
LA City representatives are fighting.
Remove no U-turns. Wait, what? Hold on. What is this? 2 weeks ago. What? Okay, I'm reading the thing. This can't be real. Let's all discover this together. What Such a Dildo posted.
Are writing rather an old wrong in Silver Lake. Here it is. And it also to do with street signs that read no U-turn. It came down today. The signs, in addition to no cruising signs, were posted in the 1990s by neighbors who were targeting LGBTQ community
get
members.
The fuck out of here. So wait. Stop everything. No U-turn signs are usually there to prevent you from doing a U-turn, to prevent you from getting fucked up, right? You don't want to do a U-turn in one of those big ass lanes where there's like 5 lanes on each side and get yourself fucked up. I know in Michigan we gotta do this thing called a Michigan turn, where if you can't even turn left, you gotta turn right and then go through a little loop to make a left turn. So the idea that Los Angeles has a U-turn signs for like safety reasons is what you would think. But no, somehow somebody in the 90s was trying to dissuade some LGBTQ thing, and now it's drag queens taking out on U-turn signs. All right, let's finish this.
It's no coincidence that these signs were put up after the LGBT community continued to grow more in the 90s here in Silver Lake. In fact, they were part of the reason they were probably put up was because there was an LGBT bar that was just literally down the street from the same area. It's good that we're
so this all over some gay bar in the 90s, and oh boy,
they were finding the areas and the symbols within our own very city that continue to have these hateful remnants of the past.
This is ridiculous. So now, if somebody does a U-turn and gets their head split open, now what? What happens then? At least these gay people aren't offended.
Silver Lake Community Council voted years ago to remove the no cruising signs, but some of the no U-turn signs remained until today. The removal of the signs is part of the city's effort to commemorate Pride Month.
Absolutely crazy. Well, watch out. I heard driving to LA is already crazy. Watch out, man. You might get your head split doing a damn U-turn. God damn. God damn. That's crazy. That's some crazy shit. That's some crazy shit. And all the problems Los Angeles has right now. The homeless problem is real out there. The robbery problem is the crime problem. But you got motherfuckers for the city council in this little suit happy to take down some damn U-turn signs. God damn. What in the fuck? What in the fuck? Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break of that Kit Kat bar. That was a show called Give Me a Break. Back in the day. It didn't go there. Yeah, Clown World is here. It's spectacular. This is spectacular. What is this? I can't even believe what I watched. So people are going to get into accidents. Some people are going to get into accidents. It's inevitable. You know, the origin of speed limits are rooted in racism, are they? Or is that That sounds like something that's been on Twitter. You're a Twitter guy. That's crazy. Racism was solved when we got rid of Aunt Jemima. Did you remember that? Sonic Reward 2.0, hide your kids, hide your wife. Well, they don't want you to hide your kids. Shit, they really on that Diddy spec time. That's crazy. That's crazy. If I didn't watch that, I wouldn't have believed it. Oh shit, what is this? Oh, this is hometown stuff. I don't know if I want to play this. I don't know if I want to play this. I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble with the YouTube. Oh damn. Yo. DPD is crazy. Yo, I'm not playing this. Whoa. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But y'all can check the link. Critical theory can be applied to anything. So this is what you get. Yeah, just made it up. But yeah, it does sound something. It sounds exactly like something they would say. Papa Cotton. I'm like, I don't know if you made it up or not, but it definitely sounds like something they say. Critical stupidity, right? So our stop signals, right? What they definitely said that. It just sounds like something they would say on the internet. Say I play sussy boy stuff, but can't play protesters getting ran over. The woke is here, bro. What you talk? You think I can just play people getting hit by cars on the internet? YouTube fucking what you calling me the whole time. I'm in shadow ban for years. The fact that I even got 800 subs is a fucking miracle, man. It's a fucking miracle. So I don't even know what I can and can't play. I was on I'm in somebody's chat, and it was actually a wrestling dude chat, and I said Tony Khan has an autistic aura. He deleted the comment. He's like, man, I'm not trying to be funny. He's that sensitive about his content and his channel that he doesn't want to get fucked up because I use the term autistic in his chat. So you think I'm being quote unquote woke? This YouTube thing is no joke, bro. And trying to figure out, because they don't give you the rules. It's not like you get a guideline, a guide list. This is what you can say. This is what you can't say. You have to guess. You have to guess at what you I respect it though, because I got a channel, so it's like, man, I'm not about to get mad at him. If he's worried about that word getting him in trouble, I understand, because listen, the woke do have a certain amount of power when it comes to these platforms. It just is what it is. I wish it didn't, you know what I'm saying? But it does. You know, one of the reasons Papa Cotton can tell you more than anybody in this chat how crazy YouTube is as opposed to other platforms. That's why he's on Twitter all the damn time. That's the only platform he can really have free speech. He said, I spent the hour going in the chats, streaming Trump speeches, setting off Democrat trolls, typing Democrats for Trump, all caps. Talk about woke. That is funny. He got so pissed. Shadow Batting's real though. A guy who's been trying to get traction. It's like, oh wait, sheesh. That's true too. Some creators are just shite. And hey, sometimes I'm just shite. It ain't always I'm being shadow man. Sometimes I'm being shitty and I just gotta deal with it. But yeah, I get why people are sensitive about it, man. Because if they gave a guideline, it would be so much easier. It's just people guess. Okay, well, I don't think I can say vaccine, so I'll say jab. And so we just say jab. Oh, I don't know if I can say that, so I'll say this. You couldn't say the word COVID for years. And while you couldn't say the word COVID while COVID was active and it was the biggest story on earth. So you never know what the hell this platform is going to be. He gets banned from the left and ignored from the right. They don't like how religious he is. Oh man, well, I know that tweener spot is a hard spot to be in. And yeah, it's cool that he actually has faith though. Yeah, it's all fucking woke. And hey, these platforms got rules. We don't know what they are. They do have terms and conditions. But there's another rule set behind the terms and conditions that aren't on the terms and conditions that you still have to abide by. So, but we don't know what it is. So maybe I could have played that. Honestly, it doesn't look like it's the end of the world because you don't see. I could probably play some of it. When he pulls off, I'm like, I don't know. But because you don't really see anybody get hurt. Let's see. And it is, I like playing anything from the hometown, right? This is from 2020. What date was this? It was June 20. Oh, shoot. Just 4 years ago to the day. Back in the hometown. Turn on some of this noise. I guess some protests. And I'm not going to... Oh, shoot. So that's where I'm like, ooh, this guy almost made it so I couldn't play it. For sure. Okay, so I don't want to get too much more. But yeah, no, he doesn't fall. Okay. But that was it. Honestly, I don't know why I played it. What did that provide? It doesn't even have context of what we were talking about anyway. Outside of it being what you posted. You say whatever you want, your channel's growing. Well, hey, cool, man. I wish you the best. I hope your channel grows. I hope it outgrows mine. Or at least I'll grow where it is. I want my channel to grow too. But yeah. I ain't saying nothing about the demographics of that anti-racism rally in Detroit. I ain't gonna mention it. Cause I've talked about the demographics of the people who actually were quote unquote protesting, and how they didn't necessarily match the demographics of the group name. On the cop side, man, people gotta leave shit alone. 2020, people was acting like whatever the fuck they could do whatever the fuck they want. The protester, they could do whatever they want. The deep state of the uniparty or whatever you want to call it runs this country. Might as well laugh at it while it burns. I can't disagree at all. Like I said, I'm not an orange man guy. We talked a little bit about the debate earlier. I think you were here. I can't remember you were here. That's what I was saying, Richard. I wasn't gonna say nothing about it. I didn't see, and listen, Detroit is it's a mostly black city. It is white people in the city of Detroit. Don't get me wrong, but it's a mostly black city. So I'm like, okay, man. And that was a literally DPD. So I'm like, all right, man. Your ally is going to ally. Bored teenage Americans. That was most of the demographics of a lot of the protesters, but somehow I got blamed. I ain't do none of this shit, bro. I ain't do none of that. And then with a lot of these protesters, as I covered, shit, you want to go back and look at, that'll be something to do. Maybe when I come back, we'll look at some of the old stuff I did, because there's all sorts of gems in some of that coverage that nobody watched at the time. But they were, most of them were teachers from the Pacific Northwest. Most of them were from Oregon and Washington. They would go to a city. They would protest in that city. They would make bail in that city, and they would go to another city. The people saw the U-Hauls. People saw, the U-Haul and the girl, again, I'm not going to mention her demographics, but she was handing out supplies. If you go back to the infamous, my Kyle Rittenhouse coverage at the time, I'm covering a stream the night that he did that incident with him happen, and you see these groups of motherfuckers passing supplies out, and they got a whole system. So that whole thing was just, I don't know, what's the best word? Stage. So in Utah, the Summer of Love protest was 95% white. Most of the protests across the country were at least 60 to 70% white. Bad credit Americans had shit to do. Yeah. Clout chasers, yeah. The words of Umar Bored Teenage European. What was the game? Where's Waldo said was find a black guy to BLM. Yeah, find a black guy to BLM rally. A lot of them college girls. Y'all remember the girl, I think it was in Portland or Seattle, one of those areas where she had actually found out she had an OnlyFans. She was doing like interpretive naked dance for George Floyd. Bare lives do matter. Shout out to Snorter Poopers. Let's be real. George Floyd was a white guy. No black person would be protesting. And I think white people wouldn't either. That's actually fucked up. And you know how that's confirmed? I used to know the dude's name because he was in the video and it's fucked up. Oh, the white guy. It was in Texas too. And the dude was special needs. That was a fucked up story, but people only brought it up. People still didn't care about the dude. Oh, what was his name? Because when I saw the footage, it's almost more disturbing because he's clearly on the spectrum. God, what was the guy's name? Or not on the spectrum, some sort of disabled dude. Oh, man. It was a Caucasian dude who the police had killed maybe a year or two before George Floyd. A lot of conservatives brought his name up as what about this? But they really didn't care about it anyway. They just used it for the purposes of whataboutism. They're not Europeans, just like you ain't African. Fair enough, they're American. We've been here hundreds of years at this point. Shit. I mean, it is what it is. A lot of us got Native American ancestry anyway. You said those riots were Biden rallies. They really were, if we're honest. Cause I'll say that, but it ain't like that many people who actually go to a Biden rally. Woke people are the most racist group ever, by a lot. As a bear object, women's one to be. Oh yeah, that's right. That's been a thing. Apparently, they like bears more than men at this point. That's right. That's a whole internet thing. The woman would rather be with a bear than a man. White people trying to earn the N-word pass. Was it a couple of days? White dude got executed at his doorstep a couple days before Floyd. Wow. Ice cream party riots. Wow, I didn't know that. I know there's the guy I'm talking about. There's another guy whose name I believe was Duncan Lemp, who maybe, let me see, is it Lemp? Duncan Lemp, Potomac, Maryland. Yeah, it was a no-knock search. They did a no-knock warrant and they went into his house and shot him. That's not the guy I'm talking about. That's Duncan Lemp. And nothing really happened. And that may be the guy you're talking about, though. No, this happened. When did his death happen? His death happened a couple months before George Floyd, so it may not be the same guy. Shout out to white dudes. The hell with snow bunnies. Jesus, buddy. So I don't know if this is the same guy, but yeah, this is it was another killing. It was a white dude. This guy in Maryland. They hit him with a no-knock warrant. Ended up clapping his ass. Crazy as fuck. I never trust the police, man. I don't care, you black, white, whatever, man. I don't trust the fucking police. And not to say the police, defund them and all that dumb shit they was talking. They're necessary evil, but they are an evil, man. But God, I cannot think of what the other guy's name was that I'm thinking of. He said, fuck women in general. You say that, I thought you was going to see your girl and fall in love and all that other good stuff. Why don't we fall in love? Oh, man. This is burner. I gotta know who this guy was. What was his name? Is it Tony Temper? I think it's Tony Temper. Yep, Tony Temper's the guy. So that happened years ago. It happened in 2016. And so people would bring him up when the George Floyd thing happened. A lot of conservatives brought him up, but they really didn't give a shit too much about Tony Temper neither. That he was just a talking point. That should have tipped me to how, I ain't gonna lie, man. I fell for the conservative mind cult. That's why I talk so much shit now. I fell for it in 2020. The pandemic was happening. Y'all see how crazy the woke side is. They were being crazy demonic, man. I fell in a little bit into around the same time, actually, the manosphere shit too. Fell a little bit into the manosphere and a little bit into the conservative cult. So I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't lie. See, that's like a 1 in a million chance. Not everyone's gonna get lucky. Fuck women's convert to Islam for puss. Right? Tony Temper, yeah, that's the guy. And like people didn't really care about him. It was just a talking point. Like, man, that's fucked up too. Because I'm dating doesn't mean I should care about what other people are going through and ignore how the majority of society is. Fair enough. Yeah, he's just, essential dildo's being essential dildo. Being essential dildo. But yeah, that Tony Temple situation, nobody did nothing. I mean, they just talked about it, but it's like, man, that's fucked up. They didn't care about Tony. He didn't fit the narrative. But I would say the people who brought his name up, they brought up the story to whataboutism, but they didn't really care. Like, they didn't start a GoFundMe for Tony Temple family. That, that'd have been something to do. Don't just bring this guy, because his death was fucked up too. It was extremely fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Don't just bring him up for a talking point. If you really care, see if you can help his family out. See if you can help his people out. But nobody did that. They was just like, well, you guys complain about George Floyd. What about Tony Temple? Well, what about him? Why don't you do more? Because by the next segment, you're not about to care about him. So why are you acting like, why are you even bringing him up? I mean, I get it, because but two wrongs don't make a right. Fuck the police is the answer. Fuck the police. They're necessary evil, but they shouldn't be worshipped. And I like I've said many a time, I'll never. Yeah, that's the thing. They couldn't go hard on that Temple front and then back to blue. Hashtag back to blue. But somehow they could be Second Amendment guys and then back to blue. That I don't understand. I don't understand how you could be a Second Amendment guy and back to blue. Who do you think they're going to use to try to take away your Second Amendment? Who do you think they're going to do? You think AOC herself is going to come for your guns, motherfucker? It's going to be the police. It's going to be the fucking feds. At best, the feds, but more likely they're going to use local PD to enforce whatever crazy gun laws they wanted to do. We'll see how far they go. People still defend the Second Amendment, thank God. But if they could ever make inroads on really doing some crazy shit, and hell, your Orange Man banned bump stock for whatever that was worth. But if they can make some real inroads on banning guns, who the fuck do you think they're going to use to enforce it? You think they're going to use LGBTQ protesters to do it? No, it's going to be fucking police. So it's going to be some dudes with a back to blue sticker and t-shirt on getting they shit pushed in. Female body inspectors. I remember that shit when I was young. I want to be a FBI female body inspector. Yeah, shout out to Rachel Nichols. Well, fuck Rachel Nichols just for being shitty at her job. And being one of the first women. Ain't nothing but hoes doing sports coverage. And they suck. For the most part, they suck. But Richard said shout out to Rachel Nichols for saying she was tired of this woke shit. She was only tired of woke shit because she was losing her job. She ain't give a fuck when it was cool. Snorter Poopus says incident here a few years ago. No, not 3 a.m. Got raid. Guy in a wheelchair kicked in his door, shot his dog. Wow. Threw him to the floor, sat on him, wrong address, not even an apology. Fucked up. And the police do this. And then they got qualified immunity. I'm not going to go too hard on that, but like, that was one thing. I'm like, why is... I get it from one standpoint, because you don't want taxpayers paying out because of these idiots fucking up. But at the same time, it's like, so they just face no consequence when they make grave, obvious, stupid-ass mistakes like that. Hood was the first place they removed gun home ownership. Hence why, look at all the cities with the hardest gun laws. It's the New Yorks, Chicago's, Baltimore's, the whole state of California. You know what I mean? These cities, which a lot of times end up having the most hoods, have the craziest gun laws. Now, I've seen Detroit looped in with that. Detroit's gun laws are not as strict as other places. Because I knew people, you did have to go through something. You did have to get a license to carry. Well, you don't need a license to carry a shotgun or a rifle. And plus, Michigan's a state with hunters. So, gun law, if you had a rifle, you was good. And if you had a shotgun, you were good. But you did need to get a CCW to carry a pistol. So everyone got a gun. Well, all the criminals got guns. All the motherfuckers riding around, legal beagle motherfuckers ain't got no guns. their Second Amendment when it suits them. How many times I've seen them post? Post pics of black dudes who got murked by the po-po holding the strap and say, "See, this is the real insert name." Yeah, I don't give a fuck for that. Oh shit, Papa Cotton said, "I don't give a fuck. Come and get me." I give a fuck because I ain't trying to. Yeah, I lost my guns in a boating accident too. Tom Jensen. That's the long joke. Hey, Forbidden Ruin. Better late than never. I appreciate you being here, man. Appreciate you being here, brother. Yeah, Snorter Pooper showed up. Yeah, long time no see. It's a momentous stream, I guess. It's a momentous stream. I appreciate everybody showing up, man. But yeah, I lost all my guns in the boating accident. And any new guns I get, you know, I go boating. And it just happens, man. Who knew? But yeah, man, I hope the Second Amendment gets protected, man. Long term. You know, I know we just ran into this conversation, but seriously, man. Because motherfuckers are we have tons of political issues in this. This is a bear. I'll trade my girl for a bear and a first round draft pick for the Pistons that won't be number one. Sure won't. We got a lot of political issues in this country. Shit, seen lost mine in the boat too. But like one of them is there's this blind partisanship on both sides. And yeah, I do lean a little bit right. So that's the side I'm kind of a little bit more interested in when I'm making this point. If the right starts to bend the knee on gun laws, there's a lot of people who are just going to ride with them. If I am we are right now, as far as being legal gun owners who are not getting into issues with the, back in the blue, if they try to come for you. But yeah, and that's not, the right has a habit of bending the knee like cucks. And then the thought leaders of the right, the so-called thought leaders, they'll just bend the knee right along with them. Yeah, that friend-enemy distinction. So it's like, hey, if these corporate assholes really bend the knee on the gun control, nothing's going to stop them. Because all the quote-unquote conservatives, they're just going to go, well, we got to do this for this. They just go along with whatever the narrative is. So that's scary. And, everybody's favorite guy, Orange Man, he's not a 2A guy like that. Because if he was, there wouldn't be no bump stock ban. So that's always I'm always going to be nervous about the 2A thing. Because I don't see who's going to protect the Second Amendment. I mean, we going to have to. We going to have to, because if we don't, nobody else does. Nobody else will. Right they've been bending the knee like they always bend the damn knee. And that's what, baby, stop fucking with the right. Like, y'all don't do shit. All y'all do is talk shit. Like bitches. Y'all just want clout. Y'all just want to y'all want to be YouTubers. Y'all don't really want to do shit. I used to joke about Ted Cruz wanting to be Tim Pool. So he could, what did I say? Ted Cruz wanted to be Tim Pool so he could sniff, what's that bitch? Tulsi. Sniff Tulsi Gabbard's panties. Worst thing the right's ever done, any topic of outrage was, sternly worded letters and doing nothing. That's why I'm independent. I think I just saw a thumbnail. Was it Razor Fist had that shit in the thumbnail? Yeah, conservatives, progressives driving the speed limit. Florida's permitless carry, which is not the same as open carry. I see. I don't know. I know I could just walk into a store and buy a handgun in Texas, which I need to do. I got a shotgun. Well, not me. I lost my shotgun in the boat accident, obviously. But I need the pistol. Well, let me see. I think it was Razor Fist had the thumbnail. I didn't watch the video, but I think it was him who had the.
A lot of people expect.
Let me see if I can find it. Talking about sternly. Maybe it wasn't him. Could have swore I just saw this thumbnail and it said like sternly conservative or conservative sternly worded letters or some shit like that. So yeah. Yeah, politicians, do we want to be actors that are too ugly for Hollywood? Yeah. I've heard it, yeah. Actors that are too ugly for Hollywood, WWE for old people. Yeah, sternly worded letter. Don't you ever do that again, shakes finger. They just want to wag their finger. They don't really want to, they're not about that action. And I'm not saying you should be kicking in people's heads, but you can go through the legal processes, filibuster something. You know what I mean? Don't vote on something. How about that? If you're a politician, you got to vote on something you don't believe in it, just don't vote. Don't vote or vote nay for something. Don't just, oh, well, we got to go along with this. Because remember, you know, part of the reason we got this problem, for better or for worse, whatever you think happened on that fateful day in January, all the conservatives folded and fortified it. They folded like bitches. Folded like omelets. Folded like omelets at the first bit of pressure when it came to that whole fortifying the election thing. Folded like omelets, like laundry. I'm currently conservative but not a cuck conservative. I feel Republican but not a Republican cuck. I have small centrist views like legalizing weed, taking out of the hands of the state. State weed laws are so messy and unclear, right? You're right, Papa Cotton. There's the reason they don't do anything is because it is all the same. The reason they don't do anything is because they go to the same country clubs. They kids go to the same private schools. It's a uniparty. It's absolutely a uniparty. And I wish more people realized it was a uniparty. I really do. It's a uniparty. Absolutely, it's a uniparty. And like I said, I lean. You know, I'm probably centrist-ish. Like I said, libertarian-ish. I definitely want weed to be legal. At least make it a state-by-state issue. Y'all did it with Roe v. Wade. Y'all can do it with weed. Yeah, I think Delta 9 is legal here. But I've gotten the Delta 9 or whatever it is. That shit, you do get something off of it, but I don't really like the way that shit, I don't like that high. It's not my type of vibe. So here in PA, Delta 1 through 8 is legal without a Medicare. Delta 9 is Medicare. Oh, no, Delta 8. That's what it is, not Delta 9. I get that fucked up. Whatever it is that's legal, and they're trying to make that illegal because, Texas does have some, I see why. I wonder why they call you fascist. That's why they call you fascist, I bet you. Texas does have some weird laws. Like, you can't get on a Prime site unless you put in your ID. Well, some sites. Because I just don't use those sites. But Texas is weird about Prime. They're weird about. They do have some weird stuff they want to be conservative. But you're doing all this shit, you can still go to a public school and see a bunch of rainbow shit. So, like, y'all selective. Y'all conservative on some real bullshit, but never on some real shit. Just growing up in PA, instant 10 years in prison. That's crazy. I believe the right to keep and armed bears. Yes, armed bears. You can get the THC tablet shipped to you, but you need a device to vape it. Nice to know it's legal here, but it wouldn't matter. It never has to be. Yeah, it's decriminalized in Harris County. This is the Houston area. And so I'm cool. It's in a gray area, but it's not legal in the state. It's not legal in the state. And they don't even want laws is just a suggestion, right? Fuck the law. Laws don't apply to me. No. Fuck the law. Fuck the law. Weed still being illegal is the most retarded thing on earth. There's no justifiable reason. No justifiable reason. None. There's not even an argument for it. I am the law. There's not even an argument for it. And damn it, the one thing you would think this asshole Biden would fucking do, he doesn't do this shit. It would take nothing to just say, you know what? If y'all want to take weed off the controlled substance list, and y'all can deal with this shit state to state. You get busted for weed, you're just dumb. There's no reason for it. There's there. Kids don't make money. Yeah, that's the problem. Weed it treats too much. You know, that was the way they got it through was medicine, medical stuff. But that was a gift and a curse because it actually is beneficial. You know, and I've seen That's what makes it even sadder. I remember watching this dude with Parkinson's. It'd make you want to cry. This dude with Parkinson's, he can barely sit still. He is struggling. But he starts to smoke weed and he starts to relax for like the first time. And he starts to really like actually loosen up, and it's like his body changes as he continues to smoke. And it's like, wow, y'all really got this shit illegal when it's motherfuckers like this out here. Okay, fuck me, I'm a dumb weed here, even though I think I needed to. But whatever, fuck me, I'm a dumb weed here. But when you got motherfuckers like this struggling and their whole life can be changed over some weed, y'all got this shit illegal, y'all some evil motherfuckers for that. Some real evil motherfuckers. Had to tell someone there's mountains of medical purposes for weed. Still no reason why it's illegal. Let's see. He said, tell someone that when they were growing, post pictures online, send them in emails. Not having seizures, anti-democracy, I guess. Of course, they can't have it illegal. They have it legal. Yeah, Big Pharma can't patent it. I'll doubt to that. Yeah, the reason is money. It's evil. It's evil. There's no logical reason, but except that infamous one. And it's the only one that matters. Shout out to Tony Kornheiser. He's the first one I heard say this statement, and I've heard other people say it. The answer to all your questions is money. No matter what you're asking, no matter what you're talking about, the answer to all your questions is money. CBD from weed holds back seizures. Wow. Crazy. You know, they used to say, I don't know if it was true, but they said this shit prevented the coof. I didn't hardly, I might have caught the coof a couple times. One time I'm pretty sure I did. I didn't get tested. I don't go to the doctor. Some stereotypes I do perpetuate. And not going to the doctor is definitely one of them. But I didn't really deal with it. It's all about the moolah, baby. Young moolah, baby. I watched a documentary of a mother's hunt for pure CBD because of inability to afford the federal stuff. I had tried CBD oil too once. I didn't really like it. I just like actual like legal off the shelf CBD oil. I didn't really like it. Let's see. Awesome one. Also, want you the one who caused Jeremy to use 19199 question mark? So I'm barely on this channel. I'm not sure which Jeremy you're talking about. This is long ago before the 199 stuff got boring. THC helps me get really fucked up. Yo, without marijuana, I would probably be a psychopath, bro. I'd be a psychopath, man. I don't know what, I don't even want to think of myself like that. Honest, that I've had depression since. I've had some depression since. But my worst depression was definitely before I started smoking weed. And then, like I said, I'm a big motherfucker, so I have all sorts of little pains and shit. I wouldn't know what to do. I could go, sometime. I can go a few weeks and shit like that. But to just like, oh, you're just not smoking again ever? No, I'm not trying to live that life. Not trying to live that life. I know before I found Connect down here, I was using like the Delta gummies or whatever, and I did not like them, but it was better than nothing. THC is what you use for sleeps. Yeah, fuck all these pills, man. The big pharma pills can get fucked. I feel you on that, man. Why don't sleeping pills? People get addicted to them motherfuckers. You said you're going to tear 2 since you did? Yeah, man. I need this weed, man. It ain't even no joke. It ain't even no joke. Now, on some level, I don't know. So legit bud makes you feel good. THC vape just knocks you the fuck out. And sometimes, I was messing with these edibles, which I will get again. And when you take too much, man, I took too much. I was in space, bro. I was in outer space. But actually, I grew to like the edible. And honestly, by getting the edible, it preserved the weed 'cause I wasn't smoking as much because just feeling that edible. And my tolerance is, decently high. But that edible, man, that shit was kicking my ass. So it's like, man, We gonna keep doing this. Yeah, because you can still taste the weed. They try different flavors, but it don't really matter. It don't really matter unless you get like homemade. I've had some good homemade edibles, like homemade brownies, homemade cookies, but like the candy gummy style edibles, you can just taste the weed in it. Edibles hit through the liver instead of the lungs. I see. I do have a memory of Jerry actually responding to that chat. I did, but I don't know what the 199 is, but you guys having a conversation. Ain't mine. My shit. I didn't know that. Hit through the liver. Oh, my liver is good. Shit. I mean, I ain't been drinking like that. I say that, but I actually drank the other day. I was stressed. After World War II, Big Pharma entered into agreement with colleges to train doctors to steer people away from natural remedies and prescribe only Big Pharma drugs. Not only that, it is illegal to state anything other than a drug can cure an ailment. So if you say, for instance, intermittent fasting, let's say I was saying intermittent fasting and fasting cures diabetes. That's illegal to say. You can say it treats diabetes or helps with diabetes, but you can't say it cures. If you said citrus cures scurvy, that's illegal to say. You can say it helps scurvy or it treats scurvy, but you can't say it cures it because it's not a drug. It's not a drug. It's synthetic THC poison. Wow, it's started killing people to meat. Well, I'm glad I stopped taking them. Shit, it does not feel good, bro. The legal here gummies, the synthetic THC gummies or whatever the fuck I was on, it's not the same as what the edible hit, or it's not the same as what the regular weed hit. It's not the same. I taken synthetic THC and never been so. Yeah, you get extra. It don't feel right. It don't feel right. The high doesn't feel right, and I don't know how to explain it. Like, even off the edible, I just felt, I felt good, chill, relaxed, tired, maybe a little tired, but just relaxed. You get the quote unquote legal shit they got here in the headshots. It just don't. It's not the same. You feel like you're in a dark place. Edibles I tried had some duds, didn't do anything. Put nasty taste in your mouth. Sometimes you get duds. I've definitely had some shitty edibles that didn't do nothing. I was mad because, like you say, it don't be tasting that great. So you're just eating shitty food. You're not getting high. You're not getting nothing. People get seizures from synthetic shit, so I was taking a risk. Yeah, I don't want to do that shit again. Don't want to do that shit again. Shit, Nas was acting like such a Mitch. I wanted to ask him what he thought about the UFC. About Alex Pereira. I mean, he said a little bit. It was your last one. Saving it for a good time and nothing. Oh, man, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, I want to know what he thought about the UFC. It was pretty cool. Cool main event. The show wasn't that great, though. The show was kind of mid. Yeah, people did get stroked out for the clot shot. How evil was that? That whole process. The whole coof. And, we 2 hours in. I don't know how much longer we're going to go. Part of me doesn't want to leave because, damn, this could be the last stream for a little bit. And then, you're going to be on break. And, there probably will be some weeks where I don't stream. So, but I'm not sure if we ended on this, but I do want to finish this thing. When you think about how evil the powers would be with this whole pandemic, that still is 2024. 2021 is the past. It don't feel like it, but it's the past. They created this pandemic, right? Even though we knew what the health risks really were, you couldn't leave your house. You couldn't go anywhere except to grocery store. And then you had to wear a mask. Even though the mask didn't do anything, you had to wear a mask. You would get asked to leave. I was asked to leave times if I didn't want to wear a mask until the end, and people stopped caring. but you had to wear a mask. Then they give you this experimental RNA therapy that they called a jab, and you were not allowed to even say the word on this platform, and you're probably still not, and I'm still scared to say it. And then when people start having adverse, and then if you wanted to keep your job in a lot of places, they force you to get said jab. And then people start dying over this jab. And you couldn't sue, even though some states are suing, they made you sign a medical release for it. It was one of the most obvious, blatant, evil things that the powers that be, that the power class did to the peons and the lower class people. And that's before you have the biggest wealth transfer in human history, before you do one of the biggest inflation jumps in human history, back to back. So you got everybody to lose their job. You scared them to death. You divided them. We leaving that part out, but that was a part of the process too. You scared them over this disease. You got them all divided. If you go out, you hate your grandma and all this other dumb shit. You took their money. Then you debased the money. A little later, you took the money before you knowingly debased it and printed all the money and gave it to nowhere. Just print, give it to your boys, give it to businesses. Only big businesses can make money during this time. Then, for a solution, you try to force everybody to get to take this experimental thing that dropped people, and you wouldn't even let people talk about it without banning them off of these platforms. Pure evil. It sounds like something, a movie plot. And in fact, it was, in some cases, a movie plot. What's the show that I didn't watch that Sister Dildo fucked with me for, even though I didn't end up watching the intro? I forgot the name of the show. So it was a movie plot. Absolute evil. Absolute evil. The old lady wants to know what it was like to F.Y. Stone. It ruined the moment. Oh, man, I'm sorry about that. Sorry to ruin the moment. Does eat a large pizza with pepperoni, mushrooms, and black olive once a day count as intermittent fasting? It does. As long as you only do it once a day within a fasting window. If it's over the course of a day that's less than 8 hours of eating window, then yes, it does count. Asking for a friend. Well, tell your friend, long as they do it within an 8-hour period each day, or less, if it's a 4-hour period, even better, then yes, it does. Company told you to take it, and you told them to shove it up their ass. I was blessed. Company did not tell me to take it, and I'm still blessed. I'm blessed that I got to work from home, ended up getting a different job. I actually got a few jobs over the pandemic, but I ended up getting this job, and shout out to the economy being fucked up. They don't have the money for offices. There is an office local, but they don't force us to use the office because they don't want to waste resources. And they're trying to get a smaller office and only really keep the office for clients, to entertain clients. And they've closed other offices across the country. So it's like, because, they trying to save money. And I'm blessed that my job's trying to save money, so it forces us to go back. I come to the conclusion that all the coof shit was boomers sacrificing their young. In some way it was. I try not to give the generations grief, right? I hate when people shit on Gen Y or what was it, Gen Z, and just act like they ain't dealt the shitty hand. And I hate when people blame the boomers for all the shit the powers that be do, because the average boomer really can't do shit, or they can't, it wasn't their idea. You know what I'm saying? They just went along with what was going on. Now they can be out of touch when they talking shit, but they didn't know what the powers that be was doing. It's not their fault that the money debased. It's not their fault we're not on the gold standard. It's not their fault, you can't own a home. And it's not their fault the college prices went through the roof in the 70s. You can get a college degree for nothing, and now it costs $1 trillion to get a basket weaving degree. It's not their fault. You know what I'm saying? Or, not the average boomer's fault. Now, some boomers obviously had a role in the decision. But, on some level, it kind of really was. People should have taken Fauci's email to say if face diapers don't work and carry it around. Yeah, there was a lot of evidence that it didn't work. But, yeah, it wouldn't have made a difference. Sister Ditto's right. It was the right thing to do, the right side of history. Refused to be jabbed. Man, my family was on me about it. GP kept nagging you about it and just said no. I had family members talk to me sometimes hours. Oh my God, myself running. Oh, you need to vigilante. You need to get the jab. I mean, you worried? Aren't you worried about the what? Oh, you're a Trump supporter. I'm like, I just don't want to. No, I don't want to do it. And then when it didn't matter, did anyone say, "Oh man, you were right"? Oh man, apology. Oh nope, nothing. One guy on social media was complaining about people wearing the mask under their nose, like they expect partial credit. I was like, no, asshole, fuck you. Yeah, it was Resident Evil shit, Richard. Fauci, not only does Fauci need to be in prison, a lot of these, all these farmer motherfuckers need to be in prison. A lot of politicians need to be in prison. You said now you're the one going Illuminati. Say television was a giant sacrifice to the young. Utopia was the show. Thank you, Central Dildo. You know what? It really was a sacrifice to the young, especially when the jab itself definitely was. Look how many young people still falling. You know, we had that people fall the past couple years, but people still dropping from that to this day. And all of a sudden, even though we're only a couple years down the road, you don't hear shit about boosters. You don't hear shit about the jab. You don't hear shit about nothing. Yeah, Store the Poopers got a piece. Yeah, if you just, you can have whatever. I mean, obviously what you eat is going to matter. If you eat too many calories in your eating window, you'll still gain weight. But, I mean, it's still fasting. And if you, like, let's say you eat a slice of pizza and let's say you eat a couple slices of pizza, that's all you have that day, that means you fasted most of the day. So, it's better than nothing. I think there was a TV show. Yeah, it was Utopia. That's the show we were talking about. A TV show that comes out a year or so before 2020 about a virus that cripples the world. It was called Utopia. That's what I was talking about since you gave it to me. That was a remake. There was a U.S. remake. The Resident Evil was in the night. No, he was talking about the show Utopia. There was a UK show, and then they did a remake like a year or two before 2020. And it basically, you said Resident Evil. Resident Evil does kind of predict a lot of stuff, huh? A lot of movies with a virus plot. I refuse to watch them because of 2020. Yeah, I feel you. OG came out in 2012. Wow. No one nagged you. I'll get violent. They try to force you. I know I'm nuttier than a squirrel when I have my convictions. Fair enough. Had a clerk at a drugstore bitch at you because you wasn't standing 6 feet away. I've had that happen to from a woman in front of. I put my purse down, could drown. Wow, I feel you. Congratulations on costing the store sell. Walked out. I feel you, man. I know I walked out some places over the mask, but I went along with it for a lot of it just to go along and get along. Mom did try to get you a jab. Oh, until Papa Jensen passed. I'm sorry to hear about that because then it was obviously didn't work. Yeah, we did hear about that 5-state lawsuit. I hope that goes well, man. At least AOC is standing between us and the dangers caused by farting Kyle. Well, she is a big booty Latina. Maybe I need to slide in the DMs. Didn't even slow it down on 10 days. Oh, man, I'm sorry. He had lung issues. Even the flu would have done it, to be fair. I'm still sorry. Not only the jab, making them wear masks, locking them inside. Schools. Oh, think about these kids. They keep talking about these kids. These kids didn't have, a lot of them, 2 whole years of high school or middle school. They whole development's fucked up. Kids not to go to school. Yeah, stunted their growth. And then fucking them over economically. And then, why isn't Gen Z working? Well, we locked them in their house for a year and a half, fucked up their high schools, and then fucked up all the jobs. So now all they can do is work for money that don't mean shit. Why would they work? And why the fuck? Some things, I've heard this talked about, especially in the quote unquote black community. Why aren't we tossing our kids out there in the fucking the first chance we get anyway? A lot, some cultures will stay together. You stay in a household, and if you get married, you bring your wife in the household, and they build together, and they're able to, buy stuff. I remember I went to a liquor store around here, and when I gave him my license, still had a Charlotte license. He's like, oh yeah, my family got stuff in the Carolinas. Talk about how his family, they come together I couldn't tell you if he was Arab, Indian, Paki. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be funny. I just didn't know what race he was. But he was one of those nationalities. And his family, he said, yeah, we stick together and then put our money together into, he was talking about some of the property they had in the Carolinas, property and businesses they had here, and they just put their money together. Well, unfortunately, I don't know how other people do it, but a lot of black people, you got to be out the house by 18. Out the house at 18. My mom told me that for the longest time when I was a kid until I actually got there. And then, I didn't leave until I was like 2021. But even then, you know what I mean? It wasn't like it wasn't like I was able to save money, you know what I'm saying? So it was, I don't want to hear about ALC farts. I did say something about big booty, but nah, I ain't that thing. Yeah, I've said ALC is going to be president too, Papa Cotton. Ever since she came on the scene, it's obvious they want her to be president. It's obvious that's what she's here for. And she seems puppeted out as fuck. I still hit though. That's a trap. That's a feeling I have. But yeah, we too hard on our kids anyway. We too hard on our kids anyway. Shit, you're like, all right, and then we haven't done shit about this college thing. Listen, I'm not saying we should repay debt. If you spent $100,000 for a basket weaving degree, my tax dollars shouldn't have to pay for that shit. That's on you. But we did tell everybody to go to college. We ain't did shit about these college prices. Why is college so expensive? The teachers aren't getting the money. The facilities, in a lot of cases, aren't getting the money. So where the fuck does all the money from all these people, where's it going? It's going into the hand of, or the pockets of the administration and trustees and shit. It ain't going back into the school. These people get millions, if not billions of dollars, depending on the school, and tuition a semester. And where the fuck does it go? No, nowhere. Well, actually, I stand corrected. Tom Jensen says, you, aka Utah, always has a new building going up. Always. Always. So yeah, I guess, some power colleges have probably proven me wrong building stuff. They build different things. ALC barely got 2,500 votes in their own district. Listen, they don't have to, as we have unfortunately said, do you think the current president got all the votes he did 4 years ago? Hey, do you think the current governor of California got all the votes he did a couple years ago when he got recalled? I don't. But they still went through how they went through. So it doesn't matter if ALC can't really get those votes. It matters who counts those fucking votes. So nah. They already said they don't want Harris as a nominee. So yeah, he barely got. What you say? He barely got 25 million. The rest were fake. Of course, but no one stopped them so they could fake votes. They ain't got these motherfuckers don't have to really get the votes they who heard about Obama. I actually did a couple years before he ran. I heard about him when he won the Senate in Illinois in 06. It was 05 or 06. That's when I heard about him. But yep, Dominion made sure New Scum won his recall. There's a reason. Yeah, you think Biden really got 80 million votes? Of course he didn't. They're cheating. They're not gonna play by the rules. This ain't a fair one. Ain't no fair ones. They're not about to shoot the fair one. It might be a Newsom AOC ticket. And they might have 10 people vote for him, but it don't fucking matter. Somehow, shit, Biden can't even get to the damn toilet. As it's been widely publicized. So unfortunately, man, we'll see. You know what? This will be the real test of how this shit's gonna go. In 3 or 4 months, whatever it is, when the selection happens, it's almost July. So 4 months, 4.5 months, we'll see how this shit's really gonna go. Because there's no way in the world you can tell me more people are going to vote for Joe Biden than Donald Trump. And I am not, like I said many times, not MAGA man. But I just don't see how it happens. But I'm still expecting Joe Biden to win because it doesn't matter who people vote for. It doesn't matter. And so that's my fear, that it doesn't matter who we actually vote for. They're going to pick who they pick. Now, we'll see. If the orange man actually wins, then maybe this voting stuff isn't, I'm still never going to vote again, but maybe you can believe in your vote a little bit more. But I listen, I want to be wrong so bad. But, I mean, they keep cheating and nothing happened. Who's holding them accountable? Who's holding them accountable? We talked about how the conservatives don't really care. That's why I call them conservatives. They don't really care. They should have never fortified. And I know I'm probably sounding like a MAGA guy, but they should have never fortified the selection 4 years ago. And then talking about the Newsom situation, they should have fought that. But they didn't. That's a country-ending nightmare to see Newsom AOC ticket. And, another indicator is our neighbors to the north. Let's see what happened with Pierre and Trudeau. Same thing I just said about Biden. I don't see how Trudeau could possibly get more votes than Pierre. I can't think of his last name. It's French, Paul Pierre. I don't see how in the world more Canadians will vote for Justin Trudeau after everything they've been through since he's up there. So if he wins reselection, you know what it is. You already know. You can be guaranteed that your vote doesn't fucking matter. If for at least for North America, if Trump and Pierre don't win, you know the sham is in. You know it is. Yeah, wokeness ain't saving Biden. That's the thing. All the woke groups is anti-Biden now. All of them. Latinos and blacks just can't do it. The support, I seen he lost so much support on the polls with black and brown voters. And I've talked about these damn near, they're in Chicago, one of the most staunchly Democrat cities in the country. Vladimir Putin, I've seen that 4 times just as funny. In Chicago, one of the most staunchly Democrat places in the city, and it looks like a black Trump rally. And it's people in MAGA hats shitting on Democrats. That's all it is. I can't see, they already got rid of, what's her name, Beetlejuice. I just can't see it. There's too many pissed off people. I think you could play a lot of these stupid ass woke games, but when you fuck with people's money, it's a problem. And this administration has debased the money so crazy. Now, some of it did start during the Orange Man place during that 2020 year. A lot of that debasement started, the money printing, the stimulus and all that good stuff. But they ramped it up to a whole nother level, and now our money ain't worth shit. Everything is way more expensive. The wages hasn't gone up. And you're right. That's what I'm worried about, Tom. Trump wins, and they still figure a way to neutralize him doing anything of benefit. Also, he expanded the Patriot Act to ban TikTok and include full internet surveillance. Shit. God damn. Look what happened last time. Very true. And remember, those Republicans, they didn't really ride with the Orange Man the first time. Honestly, he did a lot of that shit through executive orders and shit. Republicans didn't even help. That was why they lost in 2018. Also, when they can access routers, modems, computers, cameras, smart devices, cell phones, turn on, watch, and listen. Well, they've been doing that for a while. They just let us know. I knew when I saw The Dark Knight and he was spying on everybody in Gotham, I knew they could spy through our cell phones at that moment. Because usually when they put shit like that in movies, I'm like, it's because they do it for real. Trump will win, they'll cut them on reporting stuff. That's what probably will happen since you did, though. Justine Castro, Vladimir Putin. Millions of people know Trudeau's Castro's son. He might really be Castro's son. This guy is evil, man. I consider him worse than Biden because Biden isn't sentient. He's just a guy. He's just a meat puppet. He can barely not shit on himself, right? He's still a piece of shit, literally, but he's not the one actively putting forth this action. Now, Trudeau's a puppet too. He's not actively coming up with it. But because he's young and competent physically And he's got the smuggest face. And some of the evil shit he's done. Cause I talked about him and Pierre. I've seen their little debates. Their debates is actually much better than ours. But he's so smug and sure of himself. There's not him and Newsom, man. I would love to kick them in the head as hard as I possibly could. God, they're pieces of shit. And they so self-assured. And they kind of look the same. Someone said her name too many times. Who say her name and she'll appear. I believe in AOC. Insurrection isn't illegal. Our country was founded on it. Shit, here's another thing our country was founded on. Taxation without representation. And now we're taxed to death. Man, that's one thing I hope Trump could do. Can you lower these fucking taxes? My God, I'm in a state with no state tax, and we're still getting taxed to shit. Stop. God damn. That's what was the dude, Herman Cain? What was this shit, 999 or some shit like that? God, I wish we had a motherfucker like that running. I forgot what the number was. It was something like that. 9% tax, 9% sales tax, some shit like that. Golly, taxation is absolutely theft. God damn it. It just pisses me off. It can keep cheating, but eventually folks will get frustrated and not go along anymore. It'll take time when people get there. We'll see. You will be reported for a threat to our democracy. We probably are threats to the democracy. 2020 riots, 2023 riots. Those were insurrections when they tried to break into the White House. J6 was the stupidest excuse for insurrection. You know when the first insurrection should have happened? When or a real insurrection should have happened for the state when, speaking of Texas, a guy named John Kennedy was riding through Dallas and his head exploded. The people should have been at the White House the next day. The people should have been at the White House the next day. They assassinated all these motherfuckers. They assassinated him. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, his brother. One of those guys getting assassinated. That should have said nope. Especially he gives a speech about wanting to get back on the gold standard, or not wanting to get off the gold standard. Cause they kind of went off, but it wouldn't fully off. Forgot, but it had something about the gold standard, and on top of it, talking about secret societies and that a free nation can't have them, and all of a sudden his head fucking pops up. And it's like, that's something we should have stormed. That's something you storm the fucking castle on. It's like, no, why is this motherfucker dead? But we didn't do shit. And once they saw this bitch out there, they've been fucking with us ever since. 7-Eleven we know was an inside job. Took all the gold underneath the building the day before. If you can find that article in the New York Times, God bless you. Good luck. But it is an article about all the gold getting removed. I think it was the Monday, because I think it happened on Tuesday. That Monday, all the gold from the reserve and all the gold from under the World Trade Center gets removed. 7-Eleven happens. Somehow jet fuels melts steel beams. We go into all these wars. All these warmongers get rich. You know what I'm saying? They've been, the powers that be has been punking us out for 50, 60 years. And, first time somebody really want to do something over this orange man. And then, like you said, let's storm the Capitol, and then what? People really believe power is there. Yeah, what are you going to do? D-Day 8th anniversary, Joe was dropping, that's gross. Tom Jensen. He'll lower the taxes, just not for you. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, Herman Cain, I wanted him. Yep, 999. It was a terrible cause of spontaneous combustion. Talking about Joe, sheesh. You said a report from a conspiracy dude said Oklahoma was an inside job? Might have been. Also, anyone buying what Timmy bought 100% sit up red flags. The feds did nothing. That's true, you would think. But think when you buy something, I mean, granted, I know that technology wasn't quite as advanced as it is now, but it was still the 90s. It ain't like it's the 50s. You could track what motherfuckers are buying and start dancing Israelis meme. Yeesh. You believe Oklahoma City? I don't know enough about the situation to know either way. Wouldn't shock me. I lean towards conspiracy theory anyway because it's not even theory. They keep coming true. They're not even theories. I'm a conspiracy confirmationist. A lot of shit can be confirmed. I wish MK Ultra was just a theory, but it ain't. I wish central banks controlling the governments was just a theory, but it ain't. You know what I'm saying? I wish George S. was just a theory, but he ain't. I wish the shit BlackRock does was a theory, but it ain't. It's confirmed. It's true. What do you do? What do you do? Do you do? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I need to split that up. It's more sus. Buying 1,000 pounds of explosive fertilizer or buying 1,000 9mm bullets. Cool, right? Say anything about the Central Base. Why are you being anti-Semitic? I ain't got no beef with the Tunnel people. You know, I got to listen to Alchemist's new album. Well, I don't know if it's new, but apparently he came out with an album or a project recently. You know, which that actually made me sound way worse, right? You start being like, well, I like you people. What do you mean, you people? Now, I ain't got no issue with no groups of people outside the powers that be. And it's not because of them being of any specific background. It's because you do evil shit. If you just stop doing evil shit, I wouldn't care. I don't care what you do, man. Y'all can still run the world. Y'all can still run the world if y'all wasn't being evil as fuck. Did y'all know that? Just stop being evil as fuck. Stop squeezing the shit out of everything in humanity. God damn. You can't watch shit. Everything's fucked up. Stop fucking up every part of humanity and every part of life. Jesus, that's all I ask for. Y'all can still live in luxury and leave the kids alone. I can still have whatever y'all want. Y'all can still order bitches and shit on their faces. If that's what y'all want to do and do the Vince McMahon Dubai porta potty, y'all can do that to your heart's content. Just stop fucking with me. Stop fucking with regular people. I ain't anti-Semitic. I really did say that. I ain't anti-Semitic. I listen to Alchemist. But I'm not, and I do. I really did say that. Oh, shit. That's crazy. That's wild. I promise, though, I really am not. You don't want to keep bringing this shit up when I say something about central banks. But yeah, leave us alone, man. That's all I ask. Just leave us alone. I wouldn't give a fuck what you do as long as you're not fucking with us. As long as you're not fucking with me. But here we are. Here we are, man. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens in a few months. And we will see what happens in a month or so. Because I am probably about to go ahead and get out of here. Went close to 3 hours. I probably will do a stream a week. Just to keep the algorithm from totally locking up on me. So sometime this week I will stream. Maybe even July 4th itself, because I am off that day. So maybe even that day. So at some point I'm going to try to stream this today. Is it bedtime? Yeah, it's my bedtime. Well, I say that I'm not going to go to sleep for 4 hours because my fucking sleep habits are shit. But yeah, I will somehow, some way I will try to stream probably once a week over the next month, and then we'll be back with a full schedule of streams and videos and all that good stuff. Get to take a little bit of a break, focus on my health, focus on music, and detox from the internet. And that's nothing. I got to detox from the internet in general. I can't leave you one. You will own nothing and like it and suck a female pee-pee. No, I ain't sucking no female pee-pee. Night Vish, thank you for the streams. Have a good one. Take care. Yeah, take care, all you humans. Alrighty, all right. So, if you haven't already, if you like the video, please like the video. If you're so obliged to share and subscribe, please do that. Even if you do none of these things, thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Good night and God bless. You know, I think I actually ended my first stream like that too. That's where I come up with I think I've been doing this since the first stream. You guys can check it out. Maybe when I come back, maybe I'll do that this week. We'll look at the old shit and just to see, just to I don't know, do something different. All right, peace.